Basic training and coming back to play one last season with his closest friends, who he considers brothers. He coached one more time by Coach Allen as a running back. Upon graduation, Max plans to go to UCM to major in aviation operations.
Yeah, baby.
Or education.
It's go time.
Have fun.
That's all we know. When you think about Veracruz, what else could you be having?
Compared to last year, not freezing, man. This
Somebody
could be great
stopped
fun.
me down there and they go, "Will, the hell is this?" And I go, "It's called having a baby, Jack."
It's called I Love My Wife.
I love my life and I love dinner time. More and more every night.
Quick Car in Osage Beach. Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks. Veracruz in Versailles. Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists. Laura Kime State Farm Insurance. Ozark Homes. Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks. Surdike Yamaha. And the Missouri State High School Activities Association. What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Hey, it's time for our COMC pregame show on Lake TV right before our high school football game of the week. William Holtz alongside the great Chris Schneider. We're here at the Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex in Versailles, Missouri. And Chris, tonight Warsaw and Versailles in week 2 of our high school football schedule. 2 Tri-County Conference teams seemingly heading in different directions.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game tonight, and it's one of those early games that could really set the whole pace for the season for these teams. Warsaw coming off a big win last week over Cole Camp. They doubled Cole Camp. They just steamrolled them.
Yeah.
And they did it right here on this field because Warsaw's home field wasn't ready to be played on. So it's like 2 straight games here for the visiting team, which is kind of strange. But they're on a roll. They're feeling good.
Yeah.
And they'd like to keep that going, obviously. On the other side of the coin, Versailles played terrible last week. It was not the way they wanted to get the season started. They're coming home. And if they don't get things going tonight, it might be a slow year for them. So we'll have to see how that turns out.
Yeah, the Versailles Tigers, new head coach, new starting quarterback, and really a ton of new faces top to bottom on this team. So we'll talk about all that. We'll talk with both head coaches and much more on our COMC pregame show after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Spotlight player before the coach?
It's
or
whatever naturally happens.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Back here on our COMC pregame show, and Christopher Sales Tigers, they're celebrating senior night. I mean, there's a big senior class between our dancers, our cheerleaders, and of course our team. And for Versailles, something to look forward to celebrating senior night in the 2020. That's been very, very different from any high school football season I can remember.
Yeah, you know, it's talking to both coaches down on the field, and we're going to hear from them in just a minute. You talk about the game, talk about the strategy, but the thing that they're most thankful for is that we're just here playing a game after what we've been through for the last year with all the COVID concerns and everything else. It's just great to be here. Yeah,
it's great to be here, especially considering some of the lake schools going through what they're going through. High school football season is underway, and you alluded to it. Versailles, they got off to a tough start with the loss, but we'll look at the Warsaw Wildcats, and Chris, their home field, as you said, was not ready to play on, and so they agreed on a neutral site, which happened to be here, the Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex, and they played Colt Camp, and they looked pretty good a week ago.
They really did. I tell you what, this Warsaw team has a chance to do some stuff this year. They've got some talent, and they've got a mentality of toughness and physicality. They've got a young head coach, and he's brought in a whole, new way of thinking about things and doing things, and this team is buying into it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, they're going to be a team that's going to have to be reckoned with. It's going to be really interesting to see if Versailles can handle them tonight.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of the Warsaw head coach, you caught up with him just a little bit ago.
All right, so, Coach, it's week number 2 of the season. A beautiful night for football. Last week, got the season started, didn't quite go the way you wanted it to, but there's always week number 2.
And that's what we hope, is that we can improve and get better. We look like an old team on paper with juniors and seniors, but they didn't get a lot of varsity snaps last year. And so that was hopefully a feeling out process last week. And Knob Noster's a really good football team, and we made them maybe a little bit better, but we got to get that corrected, and that's our job. So hopefully tonight will be better.
Absolutely. Okay, beautiful night for football, though. I mean, this is kind of what you dream of. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right.
Just right. Last week was hot, and but yeah, you're right. Tonight, when the sun goes down a little bit, it's going to cool off. It's going to be great. There's really no excuses tonight. It's a great weather. It's two good football teams, we hope, and so this is what high school football is all about, and we're still getting to play. That's a good thing too.
Yeah, amen. Just getting to play is
yes,
a blessing.
Yes.
So you're kind of a new face to everybody, but you've been around for a long time, and you've had some success over the years. You've even won some state championships as a coach. So you're kind of hoping to bring that to Versailles.
Yeah, and those were great times and great things, but I'm a Versailles Tiger now, and I don't know that I came here with the idea of taking the head coaching job. Didn't know what Coach Silvers was going to do, but when it happened, I just felt like that's what I wanted to do and get back into it. And hopefully we're teaching these guys the right things and doing the right things. And we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And it's going to take a time. We had a discussion this week. It's a process. And we try to talk about what the process is and going through that all the time. And we're in the middle of it right now.
So do you think you have the talent here in the future to be strong?
I think we do. I think our young kids are buying into what we're doing. And like I said, it's a process. And even the older guys are saying, Coach, I wish we were going to be around longer for you, And so as long as they're saying those things and doing their things and working hard, I think we can be successful.
What's going to take tonight? This Warsaw team, they look pretty good.
Yeah, they're physical. The first thing we turned on film last Saturday, and the first thing everybody in the office said was, "Oh my gosh, they are physical. They're big, they're physical. They get downhill, they just swarm you." And we have to withstand it. And we told our kids this week, there's not going to be any secrets to what either one of us are going to do. We're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. We got to match their physicality.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us. Good luck tonight.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Thanks for covering us, and we'll hopefully put on a good show tonight.
And so we got to talk with Kirk Hanna, first-year head coach. Of course, we said we'll be talking with Warsaw head coach. But for the Versailles Tigers, new head coach, they lose their perennial all-state player, Kobe Williams, who was just incredible over the last couple of years, Chris.
Fun to watch,
It's a young team, and they really got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, they really do. And, the thing about Coach Hanna, it's just his second year here and first year as head coach, but he's been around forever. I mean, this guy has been coaching for 25 years, I think, and he's won 4 state championships as an assistant in
Butler?
Harrisonville, I believe.
Yeah, Harrisonville.
And
okay.
then he coached Butler, won 2 district titles
Yeah.
there. So he's had some success in places he's been. He's hoping to bring that success here. He's going to need a lot of help from his players. So that brings us to our Spotlight Player of the Game, brought to you by Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, and our Versailles Spotlight Player of the Game. He wears number 1. His name is Max Coleman, 5'11", 160 pounds, and last week he had 65 yards on the ground in a tough loss for the Tigers, 20 yards receiving through the air. So Max Coleman wearing number 1. William, he's going to have a big game tonight if Versailles, I think, is going to have a shot tonight. I think Versailles is really going to have to put it together just to be able to stay in this game tonight, just because Warsaw looks like they're on a roll.
Yeah, and for Max Coleman, the tailback, last week in a game that got out of hand early, probably not a lot of meaningful carries, and so still to pull off 65 yards, he's got a young offensive line in front of him, really anchored by Mason Hibden, the senior, who's been there now as a starter the last couple of years, and he's an outstanding specimen up front, Mason Hibden. He's going to have to get off the point of attack and give Coleman an opportunity to get some big gains, because if Warsaw is able to stack the box and you get predictable, if you're Kirk Hannon, this Versailles Tigers, like you said, Chris, it could get out of hand early. And so for Versailles, I want to see him come out tonight. I want him to see some unorthodox play calls. I want to see him to get Warsaw back on the heels of their feet where maybe they don't know what's coming. Because for this Warsaw defense, I mean, they were tough a week ago against Colcamp.
Yep.
And I think they're going to look to pray tonight against Versailles. So we've talked about Versailles' spotlight player, their senior tailback, Max Coleman. We've talked with their head coach, Kirk Hanna. When we return on our COMC pregame show, we'll talk with Warsaw head coach. And Chris, there's a young man on this Warsaw team on both sides of the ball that you like, and we'll talk about him. That and much more after this.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
Tonight's festivities opened up with our national anthem. And Chris, as we welcome you back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football, it's your Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show right here on Lake TV. Excuse us as the Versailles coach make their way into the booth. They got places to be. So Tonight, Versailles and Warsaw, they square off in a Tri-County Conference matchup. And, Chris, when you look at the Warsaw Wildcats a week ago, they got their season off to a really fast start.
Yeah, they did, and they look good doing it. They've got a good young head coach. He's got that young, strong, toughness mentality that he brings to the table with him. The players are buying into it. And I'll tell you what, it paid off last week as they just rolled Colcamp 42-21. It wasn't even a game. I mean, they blew them out early on and just kind of cruised from there. It was very impressive. They're buying into what their coach has to say, and so far so good. They look to keep it going tonight.
Yeah, and for Warsaw, a team that over the last few years really struggled, but then you look at a season ago, they win 5 of their last 6 games a year ago. They get off with a win this week, so 6 of their last 7, and their head coach feels like this team is moving, and Chris, you talked to him just a little bit ago.
So, Coach, here we are at Versailles, and this is kind of a home away from home for you guys, right?
It really is. Like I said, it's a different deal that week 1, and we ended up playing Colcamp here, so it's kind of nice, though, because like I told our kids, told them last week, same time, same place, and kind of helps, when you're on the road to have that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't play at home because it wasn't quite ready, so you played here last week. You beat up on Colcamp. I tell you what, you opened some eyes with the way you played last week. It looks like you guys might have some talent here. You have something going.
We were pleased with the kids. It's always an uneasy feeling when you're not able to have that jamboree, and so we were very pleased with how the kids came out, executed, and even our number 2s and all the way throughout. So we were pleased. Obviously, there were some week 1 mistakes, but we were able to minimize those. So we were very happy.
Excellent. Okay, so you take on Versailles tonight. What do you think is going to be the key tonight? What's the strategy?
We just got to continue. We stress being physical and fast and sticking to what we do. Again, early season, guys are making adjustments and just trying to win in all 3 phases of the game, never getting too high, never getting too low. And so just get it going early and continue to do what we do.
What did you see? Versailles didn't have the best opening game last week. They got beat pretty badly. What did you see there? And do you think they're going to be a little tougher tonight?
I do. Early in the game, they had some special teams with their punt team that got them down early. That's tough to come back from, you dig a hole like that. But once they got settled in, they moved the ball well. They fly around on defense, and so it's definitely one. I know Coach Hanna from back when he was in Butler, and so I know he'll do a good job getting these guys coached up and have them ready to bounce back.
You guys like to get downhill, run the ball, run over people, be very physical, and you're hoping to continue that tonight?
We are. Like I said, we want to be physical first, and it's always great when you can get that run game started. We're able to feature 4 different running backs, and so kind of by committee there, and then very comfortable and confident with our receiving core.
Did you ever figure you'd be doing a pregame interview with a mask on your face?
No, I feel like I'm trying to hide. I got my sunglasses here, and I got this mask, and like I'm in a witness protection something. But
I was thinking more like Spider-Man.
There you go. Yeah, we'll go with the superhero, not the criminal. But no, it's a different time. But that's one thing. We're fortunate. We're blessed from one week to the next, just to come out and do what we love to do.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you for joining.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.
And you're having a great time down there with head coach Ryan Boyer. And, I mean, he's got to be feeling good. Last year, as we touched on, Chris, he wins 5 of his last 6 games. He starts 1-0 with a really impressive win against Colcamp. And now you're on the road against a Versailles team that's seemingly your favorites coming in. And I'll tell you what, this Warsaw team, they got off to a good start. And there's one player in particular, Justin Martin. This kid plays both ways. He's our spotlight player of the game tonight, presented by Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. And you saw that, Chris, a week ago, 104 yards on the ground, just 15 carries. He was just 1 touchdown shy of tying a school record. He scored 4 times. And defensively, Chris, he had 2 quarterback sacks. He had an outstanding game. And the senior tonight, he should have a big game against the Tigers, and that's why he's tonight's spotlight player of the game. And when you can do it running the football and defensively add 2 quarterback sacks, pretty impressive. And actually, this Warsaw team a week ago, 7 combined quarterback sacks.
Yeah.
So they get after it, and I'll tell you what, for the Tigers, Radcliffe, that young quarterback, he's going to have to be ready. So this year, Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show, Chris Schneider alongside William Holtz here in Versailles, Missouri for Lake TV's high school football game of the week. We'll be right back after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
And we are back. It's game time, folks. That concludes tonight's Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show on Lake TV. And Warsaw set to kick. Of course, Cohen Walton, the sophomore, set to kick. Ratcliffe back for the Tigers. It's a short kick. Bounce at another 30. Michael Bell there at the 25. He fields it on his feet, and he'll be taken down to the 28-yard line. Michael Bell, one of the big-time playmakers for this Tigers team. You'll remember last year had a big game against Osage. He's a senior this year, and some tells me he may have a big ball game if Versailles is able to stay competitive tonight.
I tell you what, Coach Hanna of the Tigers was really disappointed with his team's play on special teams last week. It really cost them, and Coach Hanna is the special teams coach, so he was really disappointed, really worked with the team on that. Hopefully they'll be stronger tonight.
And the first snap for the Tigers, and there's that offensive struggle. Is a bad snap, and falling on it is Ratcliffe. You could see his displeasure there. So, great second down.
I tell you what, the offensive line, pretty good size for Versailles. You've got Hibden at 215, Brantley 235, Lehman is 175, Palmarez 228, and Stevenson 270 across that line for the Tigers.
So second down and long after the errant play on first down. Ratcliffe takes the snap into the flat, has his man. It's Bell. He'll try to make a guy miss, and he'll be taken down at the 23-yard line, right about that initial, actually that line of scrimmage. We'll give him a couple yards, bring up third down and long. You'll see the replay presented by Crown Power in on the stop for Warsaw. That's James Kelnor, the big junior. So third down and long now for the Tigers.
Yeah, they've got a lot of ground to make up after that bad snap on first down. They got to make up some big room here if they're going to get a first down.
It's going to be third and 15. Ratcliffe, he'll call his own number, and he'll be crowned at the 25-yard line. We'll give him a modest gain of 1. And for Versailles, a dismal first offensive series, and Warsaw's defense, they hold strong, and seemingly Versailles will have to punt the football here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the way the Tigers wanted to come out after playing poorly last week and getting beat. They were hoping to find some early momentum, and they didn't get it at all. That bad snap on first down put them in a hole, and they never did recover.
So Ratcliffe now the punt, and it's high, and it is out of play. So Warsaw going to get outstanding opening field position, Chris. They're going to take it first down and 10 at the 38-yard line. So just a 13-yard punt, and we're seeing it early. The young Versailles team, Warsaw here, got to feel good. They're going to have it first and 10 at the Tiger 39-yard line.
I tell you what, though, Versailles dodged a bullet on that bad snap for the punt. Got a good bounce right up into his hands so that he was able to punt. It wasn't a very good punt, but at least he got something out of it. But here comes Warsaw, already with the ball deep, well, not deep, but in Tiger territory.
Slavens out of the shotgun, and in the backfield with him, it's Cameron Taylor rather than Justin Martin. So
and again, not good for the Tigers as they get the flag, and 5 yards counted against them. It'll be a first and 5 for Warsaw here already.
Yeah, looking for Justin Taylor for Warsaw. I don't see him out there right now. And Slavin's now the snap, and he's across the 25 down to the 23-yard line as Brady Slavins. He's got first down yardage, and it's a fresh set of downs there by our first down team. So first down and 10 now at the 24-yard line.
And as you can see on the replay, your Slavins takes it over the right side, had plenty of room there, and picks up an easy first down. And I tell you what, the Tigers are going to have to pick it up all over the place, both on offense and defense, because early on, they're not playing very well yet.
Another marker on the field, Chris, early into tonight's game, and it's going to be against Warsaw, so looks like an illegal substitution. Didn't know that was a possibility. Going to be first down and 15 now after the 5-yard illegal substitution, Chris.
Hey, you know, absolutely. If you're Versailles, you'll take anything you can get at this point. You'll take an illegal substitution. You'll take, you know, wardrobe malfunction or anything you can get.
So here's the carry up the middle, and not a whole lot there on the stop for the Tigers. Trace Powers, the senior. Modest gain for Warsaw. Going to bring up second down and 9.
First contact by number 1 for the Tigers, Max Coleman. Gain of 6, second down and 9.
So they pick up 6 on that after the early penalty. And so far, just a couple of plays from scrimmage for this Warsaw team, and they've been able to pick up easy yards so far.
Here's the pitch outside. Here's Martin now with the carry. He's got a full head of steam. Lowers the boom at about the 11-yard line. And Versailles Tiger, number 71 there. Sorry, number 70, Mason Hibden. Check this out. Met him head-to-head, and pretty nice little pop by Martin. Check it out here, Chris.
Yeah.
Boom!
Wow. Yeah, he drove him back with that. And I tell you what, you can see why Warsaw is raising some eyebrows.
Everybody, Jason Stapleton reporting to you here from the sidelines behind a very amped up Versailles Tigers team. They came out roaring, but as you can tell, they just got beat back, and Warsaw here ready for the kickoff. Y'all, we have an excited team over here. It's going to be a great game. Back to you, boys.
The football first. I want to see the young quarterback, Adam Ratcliffe, really orchestrate a drive, try to get a couple of first downs, and hopefully keep this Tigers team within striking distance, because, Chris, I'm telling you, Warsaw is going to be tough all year long in the Tri-County Conference.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's got to be nice job on that catch for the Tigers. They're going to have it, and they're going to have it in good field position. That's the best play of the game so far for them. Of course, they've only had it on offense one time, but they looked pretty bad that last series.
That's the senior Max Coleman, our spotlight player of the game, with a heads-up play, and gives the Tigers excellent starting field position. Really, really good.
So last on the first drive of the game, the last time the Tigers had it, bad snap on first down, put them in the hole, and they never recovered from that. They need to get some positive momentum going here right off the bat.
So first down now. Ratcliffe, he'll call his own number on the read option. He's got some good yardage across the 40, inside the 35. They're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line. There's a really good carry right there. 20 yards and a first down for Ratcliffe, and the Tigers now inside Warsaw territory. Chris, they needed that in a bad way.
Yeah, they sure did, and you can see here on the replay, Ratcliffe just takes it over the left side, found some room over the tackle, and picked up some great yardage, and the first down of the game for the Tigers, and they're on the roll.
Yeah, Ratcliffe, he's an impressive specimen. I think the same play here, line of scrimmage this time. Not quite as much room, and Ratcliffe will be corralled and taken down after a modest gain.
Tell you what, it's so much nicer this time than the last time we were here, and it was in the 30s last year. Was that for the Osage game?
Yeah, that was for the Osage homecoming game here in Versailles, the Tigers' homecoming night. And we're going to call Adam Ratcliffe's name a lot tonight. He's the younger brother of Devin Ratcliffe, all-conference, all-district linebacker a few years ago here in Versailles. And Coleman now with the carry and nothing doing. Look who's there. First guy there at the line of scrimmage. That's Tim Burkhart on the play. It's going to bring up third down. Really nice pursuit on that play by Burkhart, the senior for Warsaw. Not a lot doing there for Coleman. Chris?
On the offensive line, they need to start making a few more holes. I tell you what, Radcliffe has had a couple of good runs, especially the one big run for the first down over the left side. Other than that, the line hasn't been opening up too much room for him. You got a third down and about 8 to go here. Big down for the Tigers. Try to keep this drive alive.
Radcliffe now makes a couple guys miss. Crosses body into the flat. That's caught by Coleman. And he catches it with his knee on the ground, but a first down at the 27-yard line. Radcliffe, a really nice play. And Chris, another big play worth mentioning. Trace Powers, the senior here, a huge block. Watch this out of the backfield. You're going to see Powers here. You can't really see it on that replay, but he picked up a really nice play. And I don't think he was down. The penalty marker on the field, they're going to call it against the Tigers, but
well, that's tough because that was a nice little play. Good scramble from Radcliffe back there to buy himself some time. Got some blocking out there, but unfortunately, it's going to come back.
Yeah, that was a really positive play for the Tigers all the way around, but illegal procedure, so 3rd and 13. We'll see if they can't do it again.
Shot themselves in the foot there. Going to have to do it again, pick up again some fairly big yardage. They had a 3rd and long on their first drive. They've got a 3rd and 13 here on their second drive. Going to have to pick up some big room.
Radcliffe now, and oh no, runs into a brick. Once again, number 50, Tim Burkhart, the senior. He already had a tackle for loss 2 plays ago. This time the quarterback sack drops Radcliffe back at the 48-yard line. That is a big loss on the play. Going to bring up 4th down and 22 yards, Chris.
Yeah, so again, Tigers going to have to punt it away. Last time they got lucky, the snap hit the ground, and Radcliffe was able to pick it up and punt it. It wasn't a good punt. There's another flag. This time he got a nice punt away.
Very good punt. Fielded by Slavens inside down at the 25-yard line. Rather, that's Severs on the return. We do have another penalty marker down, and boy, that's already 5 or 6 markers.
Yeah, pretty sloppy game so far, but at least the Tigers have, turned the field position a bit, where if Warsaw is going to score this time, they're going to have to travel the length of the field, although they pick up some yardage on the penalty.
They marked this one off, Chris, just waiting to see.
What a beautiful facility the Tigers have here in Versailles. This is a beautiful football field.
And you see off in the distance, of course, our camera just shy of showing the new baseball complex just completed here in Versailles. It's stunning. Here's a big carry on 1st down and across midfield. Martin all the way down to the 46-yard line of the Tigers. Big gainer right there. 1st down yardage and into Tiger territory.
I tell you what, it's the Tiger defense, that front defensive line, Lehman, Hipton, Masters, Murdoch, they're just getting blown off the ball out there. Huge pickup for Warsaw and another 1st down.
And the officials take a timeout, so we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. It's the hometown Versailles Tigers On their senior night, playing host to the Warsaw Wildcats right now. Warsaw out in front by a score of 8-0. They've got the football at the 46-yard line of the Tigers. They're marching first down and 10. Out of the shotgun now. Little play action by Slavens, who's looking deep and would have had his man in stride. However, have a penalty flag, and pretty common trend thus far through the game, Chris.
Yeah, I tell you, I think the percentage of flags per plays is pretty darn high. False start that time for Warsaw. Good thing for the Tigers, because they had a long pass down the right sideline that may have gone for a touchdown, although the Tigers defense probably relaxed when they heard the whistle, so might not have been as pretty as it looked.
So first down and 15 after the penalty, and I would think these officials are getting paid per hanky, Chris.
Not by hour, by hanky.
So first down and 15. Slavens now, oh, nice tackle on the play for Versailles. Really nice sound tackle. That's Cole Vebrock, the junior. After a 5-yard gain by Slavens, going to bring up second down and 10, but Vebrock with a nice tackle right there. We'll take it.
Yeah, Brady Slavens, quarterback for Warsaw, 6 foot and just a junior. So he's got another year left to come back.
You said just a doesn't count. We have another penalty flag holding on the play.
Wow.
Against Warsaw. That's going to bring up first down and forever. So
good news for the Tigers, though.
Yeah, no doubt they'll take it. First down and 20.
Boy, it's a beautiful time of the evening, and the lights just coming on. Don't really need them yet, but, man, a perfect night for football.
Warsaw started this series inside Versailles territory, now backed up to their own 44. Slavens now. Not a whole lot to it. Nice job by the Tigers after a decent gain back into the Tigers territory, but that's going to bring up second down and 13.
Yeah, he picked up some good yardage, about 5-6 yards on that, but he paid for it at the end. The Tigers put a nice hit on him, and of course you want to do that every time the quarterback runs the ball. Let him make him think twice about wanting to run it again. But I tell you what, Brady Slavens has a very good repertoire, as he has shown a good arm and a good accurate arm, and you can see he can run there. So
Max Coleman with the stop for the Tigers, our spotlight player of the game for Versailles. It's going to bring up second down and 14. Vebrock now, a little pump fake action. We're inside, and he'll slide down at about the 36-yard line. He's got first down yardage after a gain of 13, so impressive run for Slavens. Going to be a first down for the Wildcats.
Wow, and he decided to go down, kind of slide down, and it's close enough to the first down marker that they're having to look it over. They're going to come out and have a measurement. He went down, and of course, when he does that, they have to kind of mark the ball where he starts the slide. Too close to call on the first down, but again, huge yardage. Great pickup for Brady Slavens on that run. And the Tigers defense just making it way too easy for Warsaw so far.
Hey, the Tigers, you probably assume, you probably would rather that be a first down.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be third and short, but I mean, it's going to be tough to stop Warsaw from gaining a half inch on third down. You just assume. But for the Tigers here, Chris, you've got that big line offensively and defensively. Really love to see them assert their will against Warsaw here. It just hasn't happened in the early going.
Yeah, you hear coaches talk about going downhill. And what that means is that you're the aggressor. You're moving forward. You're going after the other team. And so far in this game, the team that has been the aggressor and has been going downhill, so to speak, moving forward, has been Warsaw. They've had the momentum.
So third down and shy now for Warsaw. Slavens out of the gun. Sievers with the carry, first down yardage. We'll give him a gain of 4 inside the 35-yard line.
Well, there wasn't a penalty on that one.
What a blessing,
you know. I tell you what, the Tigers were sure hoping Warsaw would have a penalty, back them up, and not get the first down, but they were able to pick it up. And actually, you know, I mean, even though Warsaw got the first down there, the Tiger defense looked a little solid on that one. There wasn't big yardage that they gave up, just a short game, but it was enough for a first down.
So Slavin's now a little broken play, looking downfield, and Bell knocks it away. Michael Bell, Johnny on the spot, came over and made a real nice play on the football. That one falls harmlessly to the ground on the track, and that's going to bring up second down, and had a step there. Really a lot of air put under that one by Slavins. Otherwise, Bell may not have had a chance to make that beautiful defensive play.
Yeah, it was a good job playing center field out there for Bell, where he made a good move on the ball, got over there in time to knock it away. But, yeah, if Slavins had put that more on a line in there, he probably would have been able to get a reception, because he was open for quite a while over there on the sideline.
So second down and 10 now. Ooh, and a little false start action. That's going to back up the Wildcats 5 yards.
4 first downs here in this first quarter for the visiting Warsaw team. But believe it or not, Warsaw has more time on this field this year than Versailles does. They played here last week in their win over Colcamp.
So now second down, and it's got to be a record, Chris. Less than 9 minutes into the game, we've already seen 10 hankies on the field.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been a penalty fest so far. Hopefully we'll get that straightened out as we move along. 3:24 to go here in the first quarter. It's pretty much been this game has been controlled so far by Warsaw. Still 8-0 though, so the Tigers still very much in it. If they can start finding some things in this game, they are by no means out of it.
Little screenplay. What a defensive play. Very nearly taken the other way, and that's a real nice play by number 63, Gabe Lehman, the junior, and he was trying to set up the screen, was Slavins, and Lehman right there able to knock it down. He nearly took that the other way.
Yeah, Lehman, the defensive end over there. He's 6 foot 175. Played that one great. Had a chance at the interception, but nice play nonetheless. Brings up a 3rd and long, and again a big down for the Tigers to try to get a stop on this drive and maybe get the ball back.
Yeah, Slavins just didn't see Lehman right there, Chris.
Yeah.
He was there for the delayed screen. Didn't happen, so 3rd down and long. Let's see if Versailles defense can get a stop. Lehman out of the gun. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw, looking deep. Looking for his man, coming back, and that is incomplete. Looks like he hauled it in, but no. Great job defensively for Versailles. Ball underthrown just a little bit. Now with the coverage, 26, Cole Vebrock. Really nice play. Otherwise, that may have been a touchdown. So now Warsaw, 4th down and long, and the Tigers defense gets a much-needed stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And the 2 safeties came up big on that drive for the Tigers. Vebrock on that last play, as you saw. And then Michael Bell playing that other pass on the other side to knock that away earlier in the drive. So good play from the safeties so far. And it looks like Warsaw's going to go for it here on 4th and long, either that or maybe a quick kick.
Probably a quick kick, but 4th down and little false start on the line. So Warsaw doing themselves no favors. They'll back it up 5 more yards. Going to bring up 4th down and long here.
That was number 54, P.J. Landsberg, moving a little early over there on the right side of the line for the Wildcats. Moves them back a little bit further, 4th and 20 now. So we'll see if they just punt it or if they go into the mode of looking like they're going to try to go for it.
Yeah, the 43-yard line, I would think they'd punt the football.
Yeah.
Now, typically inside the 40, if you kick a touchback, you don't gain a whole lot of yards by going for it.
I tell you what, though, the Tigers' defense really stepped it up on that one. They looked a lot better than on the first Warsaw drive.
Indeed, Chris. Versailles' defense hoping to give it back to their offense. We have a timeout by Warsaw. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance.
And we're back now. Warsaw looking like they'll punt the football. They've got it 4th down and 20 at their own 43. So into punt, and a good one. Gotten away, fielded by Michael Bell, and he loses the football. Luckily goes out of bounds. Versailles maintains possession at their own 14-yard line. Really a nice punt on the play by Jake Gardner, the junior, and that was very nearly disastrous for Versailles.
Sure was. As you can see here on the Crown Power and Equipment replay, had it in his hands, then boots it. Thank goodness rolled out of bounds there, and the Tigers will keep it. So this is their 3rd possession. The first possession was catastrophic. Second one, they picked up a nice first down. Here they got it back deep in their own territory. We'll see what they can do with it this time around. They look like they're gaining a little momentum as this game moves along.
So Radcliffe now, the give on first down, and a wall he runs into. That's Cameron Taylor. Coleman on the carry. Modest gain. We'll give him 2. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Cameron Taylor put a lick on him over there. He's also a running back on the offensive side for the Wildcats, but boy, he likes to hit, and he put a lick there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, just a nice tackle, and Coleman trying to get those legs churning. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 now. Radcliffe, little read option. He calls his own number and tries to keep the pile moving across the 20. Good yardage. We'll give him 3 or 4. Up to the 21-yard line, going to bring up 3rd down and 3, and for Versailles, a very crucial 3rd down and 3 here.
Yeah, it really is. Boy, I tell you what, I'm impressed with Adam Radcliffe. He is a junior quarterback, number 8, 6'1", 179 pounds for the Tigers, and you can see he carries a load when he runs that ball. He runs it hard. He has been the key to the offense so far tonight for the Tigers, this being their 3rd possession, and they've got a big 3rd and 4 here.
Radcliffe, little option, going to pitch it outside. Coleman, nice little move. He's got positive yardage. He'll give about 1 or 2 to the 22. Going to be shy of first down yardage, but really great pursuit by Warsaw's defense, Chris, making that very challenging, not just for Radcliffe, but then for Coleman.
Yeah, and again, that defense is getting in the backfield pretty quickly. The Tigers' offensive line not getting the big blow-off that they would like to, blowing the defensive line back and giving some running space. We've got 4th and about 3 here, and the Tigers will come out looking like they're going to go for it. More than likely, it'll be a quick kick.
4th down and shy, or do they roll the dice, Chris? Radcliffe out of the shotgun, Coleman in the backfield with him.
Trying to draw him off, maybe?
Yeah, looking for the hard count. Nice discipline by Warsaw, so the timeout taken by Versailles. We're inside a minute to play in the opening quarter from the Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex in beautiful Versailles, Missouri, where the Wildcats lead by a score of 8-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
And we're back here, Chris, just in time. Just saw that Veracruz commercial. We're getting excited.
Yeah.
Our Versailles crew, we make the tradition of every time we have a Tigers game on Lake TV, we go see Jose and his entire crew at Veracruz. They're open tonight till 11. Make sure you stop by and see us. We'll be there till probably at least 11, closing that place down. Chris has been thinking about it all week. And
I haven't eaten all day, just getting ready for that, man.
Radcliffe now. Nice kick. That one's going to be fielded, and great return. Severs now inside his 40. Bell tries to make a tackle here. Severs now across midfield. Nice return up to about the 43-yard line. Is Severs, that is Cameron Severs, only a sophomore. That was a low wobbler. He made a great catch on that punt return.
He really did. That was those are the plays that don't really show up in the box scores the next day. That was a low punt, line drive kind of a punt. If it would have hit the ground, it would have bounced and put the Wildcats way back in poor position, but he catches it on the fly and picks up a lot of big space, and the Wildcats are already in positive territory here on the 43 of the Tigers.
Yeah, really nice return in special teams. One of the categories that Kirk Hanna touched on this week coming into this game. Here's a carry, nothing doing. Nice piece of tackling for the Tigers. That's number 70. Johnny on the spot, the senior Mason Hibden, and he's really the anchor of this line, Chris.
Yeah, he is. 5'10", 215. So he's a fire plug kind of a guy, and he was right there and wasn't letting him get very far. So that was great defense. Good job from the Tigers. Defense has really picked it up from the start of the game. They're playing a lot tougher right now.
Mason Hibden, just an incredible anchor for this line. He got action as a sophomore. He started the last 2 years, and really an incredible wrestler for this Versailles program as well. So a two-sport athlete. And on third down, the Tigers defense, they get tough. Or was that second down? So that's going to bring up third down and concludes our first quarter of play. Warsaw, they lead the Tigers 8-0. We'll be back with our second quarter of play on Lake TV after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
Hi, everybody. Jason Stapleton down here on the track on the sidelines of a really tight game, 8-0. Warsaw, and from down here, I will tell you from my view, Warsaw has got a lot of mental errors. They had a blown bomb that they connected on for a touchdown that came back because of a penalty. And Versailles is really getting beat the line of the scrimmage. This is where the battle's going to be won today, guys. I'm not sure about y'all, but we're in for a tight ball game. Boys, back to you guys.
Yeah, Jason, you said it. Warsaw really has shot themselves in the foot a couple of times, Chris. Had the long touchdown that came back, and really there's been penalty markers all over the field, and the line of scrimmage is where this game is going to be won. And if Versailles is going to win it, they're going to have to get off the ball here quick. On third down and 6, Warsaw, they have not had problems on third down so far. Third down and 6 now. Slavitz, misdirection play, a lot of running room, and first down, yardage across the 30. That's Dylan Elmer. Sorry, actually, that's number 21, Cameron Taylor again. And Taylor already showing he can make an impact tonight. Coleman with the tackle. And Max Coleman for Versailles has been all over the place. Just needs some help.
Big first down for the Wildcats on that one. Tough one to give up for the Tigers if they would have been able to stop them there, maybe get the ball back. But the drive continues. That's the 5th first down of the game for Warsaw. Just one first down so far for the Tigers.
Not a whole lot to it. About 5 or 6 yards as Slavens calls his own number. Mason Hibden there for the Tigers once again. And Hibden already his third tackle here in the early going.
Yeah, nice pickup on first down, about 6 yards there. And again, it looked like the Tigers defense was getting a little stronger there after that first drive for a touchdown for Warsaw. But the Wildcats finding a roll again here. They're moving the ball.
So second down inside Versailles territory. 10:56 left in the first, and Warsaw struck early, but Versailles now keeping it close here, and Slavin's going to call his own number. He's inside the 20 and still on his feet, and here goes Slavin's gang tackled inside the 10. It's a first down for Warsaw, and the Wildcats have it inside the Laura Kime State Farm Insurance red zone. They've got it first down and goal from the 10-yard line, and Slavin's just wouldn't go down, and well, we'll come all the way back as we have a penalty flag on the play, so a much-needed break for the Tigers.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Tigers getting some big breaks in this game with Warsaw shooting themselves in the foot with some of these penalties like that one, because that big run from Mr. Slavins had put Warsaw into the red zone there, and now they're coming back.
So second down and long, and yeah, you said it, Chris. I mean, Slavins wouldn't go down.
No.
He was corralled a couple of
tough,
times.
Man.
I'm looking at my roster, like what number tackled him, but no one tackled him. He's still on his feet.
6 foot junior. He's tough. I tell you what, he's a big kid.
And looks like we're going to have a timeout on the play. So Warsaw, they stop it with their second. We'll take a commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Lake Area High School football only on Lake TV.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
And we're back now. Warsaw second and 10. The 30. Slavin's going to call his own number. Good yardage, and he'll be taken down at about the 16-yard line. That's a first down for the Wildcats. And Warsaw now inside the Laura Kime State Farm Insurance red zone. They have it first and 10 at the 17-yard line, and a really nice run of 13 yards by Slavins, the quarterback. And real impressive is Slavins.
You know what, Warsaw... we're early here in the second quarter, and they pretty much controlled that first quarter. They kept having a bit of, problems with the penalties. They shoot themselves in the foot and then have to come back. And on this drive, they've been able to stay fairly clean. A couple of penalties, but they're on the move and in the red zone.
Little misdirection. Hibden with the stop once again on the carry. Justin Martin, the senior, he had a big game a week ago. Not a whole lot doing for Martin so far tonight, as Slavins has called his own number a handful of times. Cameron Taylor getting a lot of carries, and so is Cameron Sievers, the sophomore.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Warsaw team, what they did against Cole Camp last week, they just pretty much rolled them from beginning to end, ended up winning 42-21, and they're kind of team that, since they like running the ball, they're a running offense, they like to control the clock. Once they get a lead, they feel pretty comfortable because that's right in their wheelhouse. Here they go again.
Little misdirection, and Hibden, no, sir. Mason Hibden, the senior, he's the anchor of this line. That's already his 5th tackle tonight. How about the senior having himself a night on senior night, Chris?
Absolutely. Ignan is, again, he's not a tall guy, 5'10", but 215 and all muscle, and they're not moving him out of that line.
Mason's a kid you run into tonight at Veracruz. You don't want to get in a tussle with him, Chris. He is a stocky young man, really tough but really great kid. And he's having himself a game. Third down now. Slavins trying to get to the left. He's got the first down inside the 5. A nice tackle on the near sideline, but not before Slavins picks up a first down. And Warsaw now first down and goal, and Versailles defense still right on the edge of making a big stop, but just a little too much, this Warsaw front.
Yeah, I tell you what, Warsaw taking advantage into this Lorikeim State Farm red zone. They're just right on the doorstep. They're already up 8-0, and pretty much all year long so far. It's just game 2 of the year, but last week and this week so far, they like to go for 2 after touchdowns, so they're trying to start put out of reach if they can get across that goal line here. The Tigers really need a stop.
Slavens now.
Another penalty.
And guess who? There first, Mason Hibden in the backfield again. Starting early was Justin Martin with an illegal shift. If I'm Coach Hanna, I probably decline this. I don't give him first down again, even from 5 yards.
That was a good
further
stop
away.
there. Yeah, the Tiger defense was all over that. There was not much yardage gained on that, but they will bring him back, it looks like, and try to make him go a little bit further here.
Mason Hibden's all over the place. That would have been his sixth tackle of the game. That one would have been for a loss. Tell you what, he's all over the place for Versailles, and he's going to have to continue to have a big ball game because after a quick score for Warsaw now, Versailles really, they played tough here the last half a quarter defensively. They haven't allowed any big plays. You've seen a couple of stops in the backfield, and now they're trying to keep Warsaw out of the end zone. First and goal from the 11-yard line. Slavens, he's got some good yardage inside the 5 to the house. Touchdown, Warsaw. So that's going to make it 14-0. Slavens with the 11-yard scamper, and it's a 2-score game now as Warsaw extends that lead, and just too much power up front. And Slavens, he's a specimen.
Way too easy for Warsaw on that one. You can see him going around the right side and didn't even get touched until he was there on about the 5 or 4 yard line and just cruised into the end zone. Pretty easy touchdown for the Wildcats on that run.
So 14-0 Warsaw, as you alluded to, attempting the 2-point conversion. Slavens and Severs. Severs gets the carry. He's into the end zone, or is he? He is, but we do have another penalty flag on the field. So illegal shift, and Warsaw continuing to start early.
Yeah.
14-0. That'll come back.
It'll be interesting to see if they go for 2 again on this one being backed up another 5 yards, or, how they feel about their place kicker. We kind of talked about it last week. You can kind of tell when a team doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in their place kicker, and we'll see if that is the case with Warsaw or if they just like going for 2. Of course, since they made the 2-pointer on the first touchdown, they're already up to 14 points, so even if they don't get the 2 here, they'll still be up 2 touchdowns.
After 1 quarter of play in Moberly, the Spartans out in front 14-6 over your hometown Indians, so we'll keep an eye on that one. And another penalty flag. Waynesville, they lead Camdenton by a score of 21-7 in that one. So your local scores provided by Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee at Osage Beach. And how about that? Waynesville jumps out in front. This is their first game of the season. Of course, their opening game was postponed. So right now, Waynesville out in front.
Well, and I tell you what, Camdenton didn't start the season the way they wanted to last week, losing at Kickapoo. And, that group of players hasn't lost many games. That was kind of a shocker, and down early again this week.
Incomplete, so the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Versailles defense, and maybe a little boost of confidence there. It's 14-0 Wildcats after second quarter under play. So we'll be back on Lake TV right after this.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on our reputation.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
And welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. Right now, it is Warsaw out in front by a score of 14-0. Set to kick here is Cohen Walton, the sophomore. Field at about the 37-yard line. Vbrock with the return. He's up to about the 43-yard line for
Nice
the Tigers.
job.
Good starting field position for Versailles.
Absolutely great job on that. Catches it in the air and picks up some positive yardage. And so the Tigers will start off in pretty darn good field position here. And I tell you what, they need to get something going on this drive. They're down 2 touchdowns, and they've only got 1 first down for the game. That on a run from the quarterback, Adam Radcliffe, picked up some good yardage, only first down, and that's been about it for the offense.
Radcliffe calls his own number again here, trying to get past the initial defensive line. He has about 3 or 4. Going to bring up second down. Now California out in front of Fulton right now by a score of 6-0.
Nice.
So trying to keep you updated on our local scores here around the lake area.
Camdenton was trailing early at Waynesville, and Osage trailing early at Moberly. Versailles Tigers trailing early here at home against Warsaw. Nice pickup, though, on first down there.
So second down and 6 now. Radcliffe, as you alluded to, positive yardage on first down. Going to have to keep that trend moving here for the Tigers. Taking their time here with 7:10 left. Radcliffe now. He's under pressure, makes the first few guys miss, still on his feet. Really impressive shiftiness on the play by Adam Radcliffe. It's a miracle he picked up 3 yards. Gonna bring up third down and 3, but there was nearly everyone on Warsaw's roster had a shot at Radcliffe on that play.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, it was a jailbreak back there. The Tigers were all over him in the backfield early, and Adam Radcliffe was able to tiptoe his way through the tulips back there, actually pick up some positive yardage, and they are facing a big third down and about 3 here. They need to get a first down again. Only 1 first down for the game for the Tigers so far in this one. They're going to take a timeout and talk about it. While they do that, we'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Unofficially, 7 first downs for Warsaw so far in this game. 1 for Versailles. The Tigers facing a big third down, though, right here. Ball sitting midfield. 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Down 2 touchdowns midway through this second quarter. The Tiger fans haven't had a whole lot to cheer about so far in this one.
No, a first down here would be that. Radcliffe now. He gives it to his tailback, and nothing doing here for Coleman. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop for Warsaw, that's James Kellner with the stop, the junior. Man, I'll tell you what, Warsaw pretty sound tackling here so far. Not a lot of missed tackles through the early going. So 4th down and 3 here at midfield. If you're the Tigers, you roll the dice, or do you back Warsaw up?
Yeah, he didn't pick up much of anything on that one, a few inches. So big 4th down here, and it looks like the Tigers talking to the sideline about what they want to do. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt it? They're down 2 touchdowns here with 5:48 clock ticking in the second quarter.
Uh-oh, high
bad
snap. Ratcliffe fortunate enough to fall on that, and that's where Warsaw is going to take over. First down and 10 at the Tigers' 33-yard line.
Yeah, bad snap, high snap. Second time in the game that has happened. It happened on the very first play from scrimmage as well. That one was even worse because they lose a lot of yardage on that one, and Warsaw will take it over. We'll be back right after this.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Hey, boys, I just wanted to chime in real quick and just make a comment about the sideline here at Versailles. The Tigers, I tell you, it's almost like they're a defeated team already. They need a score right now. And the sideline, their teammates not giving them much help here, kind of unenthused. Yet, meanwhile, I'm here in the Warsaw Wildcats sideline across from the other side of the field. So if that gives you an idea which sideline's more in it, right now Warsaw's got the edge. Back to you guys.
So Jason Stapleton, our sideline reporter, with the update, and an errant snap on fourth down and short sets Warsaw up in business. They have a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line of Warsaw. Severs with the give on first down. He'll be bottled up. First man there for the Tigers. It's number 1, Max Coleman, and Trace Powers for the Tigers. So a 4-yard gain going to bring up 2nd down and 6. And Chris, it goes without saying, if your Versailles already struggling to get things going, you have a 4th and short in the errant snap. Just no opportunity to get things going here.
No, and I tell you what, this is a huge drive for the Tigers because they're down 2 touchdowns. They're still in the game. If Warsaw gets into the end zone here, it's going to be tough. But we do have a flag on this play.
And what a play! And it is a touchdown. And it is quarterback Slavens. He finds his man Zach Sharp, the senior, who caught it then didn't hold on to it. It's not going to matter. We have a penalty flag on the field. All for none. Going to back up. It looks like an illegal shift or a false start.
Yeah, they had called that one early, even before he threw that ball. So that wasn't going to be a touchdown from the beginning. But Warsaw, again, they've had a problem with their penalties here. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. Good thing for the Tigers. They get another chance on this one. That one very easily could have been a touchdown if Warsaw hadn't had the penalty.
So 2nd down now. Slavens calls his own number. He's got good yardage. He's got first down. Still on his feet inside the 10-yard line for a big-time scamper. 25 yards down to the 9-yard line. First down and 10. Warsaw has it inside the the Lorraine State Farm Insurance red zone. And 1st and goal now. And really great running, but Versailles just not able to corral the young man.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a nice run. Gets him all the way down to, the 8-yard line there. And I tell you what, that Warsaw quarterback, he's got it all. He can throw the ball, good, accurate, strong arm, and you can see there he can run.
Give to Severs, and he'll be upended and taken down. Stop there for Versailles. Michael Masters with the stop.
Warsaw looking to try to put this game a little bit out of reach before halftime here. They're up 2 touchdowns now, 14-0. And on the move here, they've got unofficially 8 first downs so far in the game. Just 1 first down for the Tigers offense so far.
3:50 left in the opening half of play.
Nice.
And nice stop on the play. Mason Hibden once again. That's his 8th tackle already here in the first half.
One-man wrecking crew for the Tiger defense back there. Mason Hibden is just amazing.
Going to bring up 3rd down and goal now after a tackle for a loss on the 8-yard line. And the Tigers here, maybe an opportunity to get a stop because we haven't seen Warsaw kick the football yet. So if the Tigers could get a stop here, what a wonderful boost of confidence that could be.
Yeah.
So third down and goal.
A stop or a turnover is exactly what they need.
And into the end zone, touchdown. Slavens made it look easy. So on third and goal, a touchdown from Slavens extending the lead. 20-0 now. Warsaw out in front over the Tigers. Inside the Lorikheim State Farm Insurance red zone.
Yeah.
Here's the replay.
Just way too easy. You can see he gets around the edge there on the right side. Just not even touched until he jumps into the end zone there at the end. Fairly easy run into the zone there for the Wildcats.
So 3:02 left here in Warsaw, as we're accustomed to seeing. They bring out the offense, looking to tack on the 2-point conversion, and they will on the ground, carrying it in this time. Guess who? Our spotlight player of the game, Justin Martin. So with 3:02 left in the first half, it's Warsaw 22, the Tigers 0. We'll be back after this.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we're back here on Lake TV. And Chris, really, Warsaw got off to a blazing start in this game. Versailles them very competitive over the next quarter, but here in the last few minutes, boy, it's went south for the Tigers and Warsaw taking advantage.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the Tigers holding their finger in the dike and just hoping. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Coleman on the return inside Warsaw territory, down to about the 41-yard line. Really nice play by Max Coleman on the special teams play inside Warsaw territory, and something to get this Tiger faithful on their feet and give them something to cheer about.
Yeah, because they haven't had much so far, just one first down for the offense. The defense has played fairly well. They've been pretty stubborn against this Warsaw offense, but now down 22-0. Something positive needs to happen for the Tigers before halftime. 2:55 to go before the break.
Take a shot to Michael Bell. Pitch outside to Coleman. And I'll tell you what, Warsaw's line just overpowering Versailles. And I'm going to have to take a shot here. Second down and 12 after the loss of 2.
Pretty much the whole offense so far tonight for the Tigers has been from the quarterback, Adam Radcliffe, 6'1", 179. And he's been able to run the ball several times, pick up positive yardage. Other than that, not much at all has happened for the Versailles offense. They lose 2 on that play.
So second down and 12 now. Radcliffe at his own 48-yard line takes the snap, gives it to Coleman. Coleman, nothing doing, and it's a couple yards. Going to bring up third down and 10 now for the Tigers. And if they're not able to pass the football, I mean, this is going to be tough for them to chip away because at this point getting rather predictive.
Yeah, that offensive line for the Tigers just isn't getting any movement up there. Hibben and Brantley and Lehman and Palmarez, Stevenson just not able to move that Wildcat defensive line. The running backs having a hard time finding any room back there, and you got a big 3rd and 11 here.
Yeah, and if the Tigers continue to stay predictable, Warsaw's just going to continue to feast because they've got some playmakers on that line. And a penalty flag now. It's going to be offsides against Warsaw, so a little break for the Tigers.
Nice break, yeah.
Get them 5 yards.
Not only does that give them 5 yards, a little closer to the first down, but if they should go for it on 4th down, it brings them a lot closer to it. Gives them basically 2 downs to pick up this 6 or 7 yards they need to get for this first down. This is huge. Down 22 points before halftime. Another whistle.
Penalty flag.
But if it's against Warsaw, you're going to be right on the doorstep of a first down. What do we got? Tell you what, these officials like their airtime tonight.
They sure do, Chris.
Who was that NFL official that was ripped? He was lifting weights all the time.
Ed Hockley.
Yeah, Ed Hockley. Boy, he's sure like,
either one of those two make me jealous every time I see him on TV.
They sure like their airtime. So do these guys tonight.
They
man.
Sure like those medium shirts too.
Oh yeah, they like those
guns
tight
popping
shirts
out, don't they? I'm just jealous because I can't do it anymore. Ratcliffe now makes one guy miss, not a second. There's a quarterback sack, and there's going to be a late hit against Warsaw.
I think so.
There's going to be a break for the Tigers because there's an extra.
Almost looked like unnecessary roughness there as they were bringing Ratcliffe down. It looked like
it was after the sack, Chris. It was a defensive lineman kind of continuing to push down on the Tiger player on the field.
Yep.
So it's a personal foul against Warsaw. It's going to be, I think it should be an automatic first down, Chris.
I think so.
We'll have to wait because I don't know the high school rules as well as I know the college and professional rules. So.
Well, with the penalty, it should be enough to move it past the first down marker. Either way, yeah, there you go. There's getting quite the workout moving that one. Look at that.
There's a big gainer on the penalty down to the 28-yard line. So Versailles has 1st and 10, the 28-yard line, and a little life.
Yeah, a lot of life. They run up to the line of scrimmage, and they're ready to go right away. First down on the 27 here.
Ratcliffe now calls his own number. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, and big-time gainer for the Tigers. Adam Ratcliffe now takes it down to the 4-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 23 yards and a big first down and goal as Versailles has it inside the Laura Kibe State Farm Insurance red zone for the first time tonight.
And as you can see on the replay, around the right side, found a lot of running room, ran over a guy or two, and they had 1 first down, the Tigers did, all first half, and they picked up 2 first downs on the last 2 plays.
Warsaw calls their final timeout of the half, so with the Tigers knocking on the door, we'll take a commercial break with 1:04 left in the first half. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
And we're back in Versailles, my alma mater. Chris, we were just talking about it. Doesn't seem like 11 years ago.
You went to high school here, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Grew up in Eldon, went to high school here.
Yep.
How about that?
Indeed. So with 1:04 left, the Tigers have it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. They're inside the Laura Kibe State Farm Insurance red zone. Ratcliffe takes the snap. Little stutter step inside the 5. He'll be corralled and taken down at the 3 after a gain of about 1.
So 3 first downs in this first half for Versailles, but 2 of them on this drive on 2 straight plays, and Tigers going to call a timeout.
So the Tigers call the timeout. We'll go back to commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozarks Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozarks Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
And we're back here at the Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex. And Chris, as you can see out in the distance, the new baseball field.
Yeah.
The complex there.
Yep.
Just beautiful there.
And we have the big Arrow Point Solar halftime show coming up for you here in just a couple of minutes. We're just short of halftime here, 51 seconds to go. It's been not a great first half for the Tigers, but they got a big chance to get right back into it right here.
And here goes Ratcliffe up the middle to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! With 48 seconds to go.
That was a nice play.
Ratcliffe calls his own number on the delayed draw, Chris, and from 4 yards out into the end zone of the Tigers. They're on the board here, 22-6 with 44 seconds left, and Ratcliffe really has been the offensive plug for Versailles. Mason Hibden on the defensive side. Now they're going to have to see if they can go into the break just down 2 scores here and see if they can't cut into this Warsaw lead. Here's Trace Powers. The extra point is up. It's good. The Tigers 7, Warsaw 22, inside a minute to play. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Well, that was just what the Tigers needed. That touchdown gets them right back in the game.
Indeed. So 44 seconds to go. And Versailles now. Some nice drive, helped by a few penalties really, but able to capitalize and get on the scoreboard. Extra point was good, so 22-7 now. See what Versailles does here. 44 seconds to go. Trace Powers set to kick. Fielded full head of steam by Severs. He's across the 40 up to the 42-yard line. Now, Chris wants you to meet Laura Kime. She's a State Farm agent, which means she's here to help with all of not just life's problems, but also here to make life easier. Remember, she's here to help life go right. You can call her at State Farm by searching Laura Kime State Farm Insurance. She's located in Versailles and Laurie. So any kind of insurance needs, Laura Kime with State Farm would love to help you. So inside 40 seconds, 37.1, the Warsaw Wildcats have it at the 43. Slavens on the quarterback draw, tries to get upfield. Not a whole lot doing with the stop there for the Tigers. Coleman with the stop, and Coleman, he was the guy we expected to get the bulk of the carries. I haven't seen a lot of them offensively, but Chris, he's made some stops on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Into the flat, in and out of the hands of would-be receiver. There's Cameron Severs in and out of his hands. So incomplete, going to bring up 3rd down.
I tell you what, that last drive for the Tigers, you mentioned it. The penalties have really hurt Warsaw in this game. They had a personal foul called on the defense that gave the Tigers a 1st down. That kind of sparked that whole drive. And Versailles getting in the end zone touchdown. They're in this game as we get ready for halftime if they can stop Warsaw here just before halftime.
Yeah, 14 and a half seconds. Big time stop here for the Tigers if they can. First down yardage and then some. Slavich out of play. He's got first down yardage inside of 9 seconds. So, Chris, real quick, wanted to tell you about our friends at Arrow Point Solar. Now, a solar energy system could save you thousands of dollars over the life of your solar panel system. It could decrease your electricity cost immediately. It'll increase your home value, and you could even get tax credits.
Wow.
So if you pay income taxes each year going solar, we'll save you serious cash. You need to give our friend Randy Gromit with Arrow Point Solar a call at 417-281-3543.
Great
That's
stuff.
Randy Gromit with Arrow Point Solar.
Oh, yeah.
In trouble and taken down. The quarterback sack from Mason Hibden, the senior. And that is going to conclude our first half of play with a bang for the Versailles Tigers. Mason Hibden has 10 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, and a quarterback sack for the Versailles Tigers and Kirk Hanna's squad. However, it's Warsaw out in front by a score of 22-6. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
This live Versailles Tigers game on Lake TV is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Vera Cruz in Versailles, Crown Power and Equipments in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists, Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks, Surdike Yamaha, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission. Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdike Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
This live Versailles Tigers game on Lake TV is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Vera Cruz in Versailles, Crown Power and Equipments in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists, Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks, Surdike Yamaha, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And it's time for our halftime show presented by our friends at Arrow Point Solar. And Chris, talk about those guys first. I mean, installing an Arrow Point solar system can save you thousands of dollars. Not just that, but get tax breaks from the government because they want you to go green. And believe it or not, it's an investment up front that over the course of your lifetime will actually put money back in your pocket. So if you're interested in installing a solar system, you need to call our friend Randy Gromit with Arrow Point Solar. Big football fan, big supporter of local high school football. Randy's number 602-361-1287. You can shoot him a text, you can shoot him a call, find out how affordable it can be for you to change your system at home and go solar. Think green, go solar. And for Versailles, they need to start thinking not just green, they need to start getting the ball into the end zone. And boy, what a start they got off to at the end of that first half.
Yeah, I tell you what, Warsaw, we knew coming in they were going to be tough. Just because of what they did last week. They rolled Cole Camp, and their coach, I mean, he's got this team really believing in this whole system they got going. And the Tigers, on the other hand, came off a tough game last week. Got started quickly for Warsaw. The Tigers' defense stepped it up, kind of slowed Warsaw down, but in the end, the Wildcats kind of got it going. But saving grace for the Tigers, that last second touchdown right before halftime kind of gets them back in it, keeps them in the game just a little bit, and they've got a shot coming out in the second half. If they can pick it up, they can get back in this game and make a game of it. If not, I tell you, this Warsaw team, if they get on a roll, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about the running backs, but really Slavin's this quarterback, whether it's, he's throwing a couple of really nice passes, but running the football, he can really he can scamper with it at his feet, and Versailles just not able to tackle. But like you said, they are able to get a late score. And another thing we've seen just a ton of so far this game, Chris, penalty flags have been all over.
Yeah, oh man, I tell you, I don't know. It's a sloppy game, no doubt about that. The officials, they know they're on TV, so they're throwing a few more flags, and But yeah, it was a sloppy first half. Hopefully they'll pick it up and play a little cleaner in the second half. But to tell you the truth, probably it helped the Tigers out a little bit because Warsaw kind of stumbled, shot themselves in the foot, and on the scoring drive for the Tigers, Warsaw had a huge personal foul that kept that drive alive and helped the Tigers put it in the end zone.
Which would have been a 4th and 12 or 13, ended up being a first down. And the very next play, Adam Ratcliffe with a 25-yard scamper set them up for that touchdown. And, speaking of Adam Ratcliffe, I mean, you're going to see it here. He's been pretty tough thus far running the football. There's a quick one to Michael Bell. Not a whole lot of passing plays, but what he's done well is throwing the football you've seen all night, and a couple of really good runs. He's already got over 50 yards on the ground, most of that coming just in a couple of plays. Now you're going to see Brady Slavins, the quarterback, and he's had a good half. Of course, that was the throw broken up by Michael Bell. But Slavins has had a really nice half for the most part. Little screen, very nearly took in the other way right there. So all in all, it's been a first half that belonged to Warsaw. You saw this one broken up. And Versailles secondary's made a couple of nice plays
yeah, they have.
so far, whether it was Wilson on that one. You've also seen Bell break up a couple. And here's a little option play. Not a whole lot doing, and love the replay presented by our friends at Crown Power and Equipment. But Chris, right now, if you're the Tigers, you have to be happy that it's really just a 22-7 ball game because it could have been worse. And after our first half of play, Warsaw, they got to be happy they got a couple score game. But for them, they're probably feeling like they should be leading this game by a little more. And if you're the Tigers, like I said, Chris, you got to be happy with where you're at. But in the second half, you got to see the Tigers put the ball in the hands of Adam Ratcliffe and allow him to make some plays for you.
Ratcliffe has really been the only offense for Versailles so far in this game, running the ball. Every time they hand the ball off, they're not picking up any ground. The offensive line not making any room for them. Ratcliffe is really about it so far. So the Tigers need to either figure out how to get some room from the offensive line, get the running game going, or figure out how to run Ratcliffe a little bit more. That was a really nice play to get in the end zone. The delayed draw that you were talking about, they drew it up nicely, and it was executed wonderfully by Ratcliffe to score that touchdown. But they got to have a whole lot more of that. And this game is right where Warsaw wants it to be. They like to run the ball. They like ball control. They're up by a couple of touchdowns. They feel great going into this second half.
Yeah, and if you're the Tigers, you know you're down. You know that Warsaw is coming in 1-0. They're looking to go 2-0. But defensively, there's been one Tiger, the senior, that's been all over the place, and Mason Hibden. He's already got 10 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, and a quarterback sack. And for a guy who's a senior and saw this Versailles team lose so much from a year ago, gotta love his tenacity and the way he's playing in this first half against a team that's quick. They're fast, and I'll tell you what, Chris, for him to come out and play the way he did in this first half, look for him to keep that going in the second half.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew. I tell you what, he's done everything on defense. 10 tackles?
Yeah.
He's been just incredible. Pretty much, if it wasn't for him, this thing might be out of hand already.
That's right.
He's been pretty amazing.
So keep an eye out for Mason Hibden. He's kept this game close for Versailles, but you got to tip your cap to Slavens, to Sievers, to this entire Warsaw team because they're quick and they're disciplined. And if you're them in the second half, one thing you got to do is probably not see so many of those sloppy penalties.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Something also, if you're Versailles, you're down 2 touchdowns, still in the game, come out, find your stride, get right back in it, make a great game of it, maybe have a shot to win it. If you're Warsaw, and again, they love games like this and they love to run the ball, another couple touchdowns and they keep that clock going continually for the mercy rule, so they could go either way as we come out in the second half.
Yeah, and Warsaw is going to get the ball to start the first half, so look for them really try to get it going, try to get Versailles back on their heels and maybe take the wind out of their sail. If any momentum was gained by the Tigers, it was done so right before the half.
Yep.
They're happy to only be down those 15 points we alluded to.
Don't you like our new shirts?
Chris was going to say, well, you're like, yeah, you can
Those are
see.
beautiful.
We're both on the wrong side. Like, whoa, hell, where are we at? Hey.
We're big time with these shirts, man.
Love the shirts, brought to you by our friends at LOZ Screen Printing and more. So, Chris, that's going to conclude our halftime show presented by our friends at Arrow Point Solar. Again, Chris, Versailles down, but an opportunity here. They want to get a stop to start this second half, and they want to allow their young quarterback, Adam Ratcliffe, to make some plays. So that's going to conclude our halftime show presented by Arrow Point Solar. We'll be back on Lake TV with the second half of this one after this.
Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making home.
Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission. Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on our reputation.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
This live Versailles Tigers game on Lake TV is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Veracruz in Versailles, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists, Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks, Surdak Yamaha, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Oh, baby, here we go. It is the third quarter for Versailles Tigers. Warsaw Wildcats. I'm telling you what, here on the sidelines, this is Jason Stapleton. I am looking for the Versailles sideline to pick up their offense and pick up their defense. They're going to need it. And let me tell you, on the Warsaw side, man, they got to stop committing penalties, boys. This has been a decent, hard-fought game, but it's pulling away from the Versailles Tigers. The sideline, let's see what it's like here in the second half. Let's get this started, boys.
Good stuff down there from our man Jason Stapleton as we're set to kick off the second half. Of course, Versailles hoping to get some possessions inside the red zone, the Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance red zone. Laura Kimes here in Versailles, as well as Lori, and she's here to help you get through tough problems that insurance should help with. As a matter of fact, Chris, she's here to help life go right. Give her a call, 573-333-7602. That's Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance in Lori and Versailles. And Chris, so the Tigers, they're going to kick away here to Warsaw in a big defensive series for them. And if you're Warsaw, a score here, it could prove to be lights out.
Yeah, they are up 2 touchdowns. Got a 15-point lead because Warsaw likes to go for 2 points. And they got a couple of those 2-point conversions in the first half. So they're up 15 with the ball here. They were able to move the ball fairly well in the first half. They got 8 first downs in the first half. The Wildcats did to just 3 for the Tigers. So the big thing that kept stopping Warsaw in the first half was penalties. They had a whole lot of penalties. If they can clean those up, they're going to be a little bit tougher to stop. But the Tiger defense at times really played well in that first half.
Yeah, and led by Mason Hibden, a young man who had 9 or 10 tackles, Chris, in that first half. 3 of those going for a loss. Also added a quarterback sack, and he really did set the tone for Versailles and make some big plays. So still a ball game, and you know, for Versailles under first-year head coach Kirk Hanna, easy to forget. They lost Kobe Williams, and what a player he was.
Oh, man, he was Mr. Everything for this Versailles team last year at quarterback. He could throw, he could run, he could do everything. He was pretty much a one-man show, and he was pretty good on defense back there in the defensive backfield, too. So, it's kind of life without your superstar, Kobe Williams, this year for Versailles. And I'll tell you what, Radcliffe has done a pretty good job at quarterback for the Tigers. He's run the ball really well. They haven't been able to do really much of anything else, and that's been the problem. They haven't been able to run with any of the running backs. No room opened up, no holes opened up from the line, and no passing game to speak of. I'm not even sure they picked up more than 10 yards on passing.
Speaking of passing, also graduated a year ago, Dallas Waller, over 100 catches, All-State selection. Third ever in the history of high school football, most catches in a season. Dallas Waller happened right here in Versailles a season ago. Him and Kobe Williams had quite the connection. So also Braden Morrison no longer here with these Tigers. So a lot of big-time playmakers. Trace Powers set to kick away here for the Tigers. And a little pooch kick, soft, bounces inside the 30, and that's still in very nearly a recovery for the Tigers. And Justin Martin with the recovery at the 27, but gotta love what you see from the Versailles special teams unit. Very nearly got Warsaw napping and came up with a free possession.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was kind of a tweener there. It was right on the sideline. If it would have gone out of bounds, then it would have been a penalty and really good field position for Warsaw, but the return man back there really couldn't take a chance on that thing not going out of bounds, so it was interesting.
So first down and 10 now. First carry, some good room, and here he goes, Justin Martin, up to the 46-yard line. We'll give him 19 yards and a Warsaw first down just like that. Now Martin, rather quiet in the first half, Chris. He starts the second half with a 19-yard gash. First down, Warsaw.
Yeah, I tell you what, you can tell what they talked about in the locker room. They said, hey, we are a running team. You get back out there, open up some holes. Let's move that ball. Let's put this game away. And on that first down, you saw that fire for the Wildcats. Here they go again.
First down carry up the middle. And a good gain taken down, but not until he had big yardage. Max Coleman with the stop. Also in there for Versailles, Cole Wilson, the junior. But a 7-yard gain brings up second down and 3, and here comes Warsaw.
Yeah, they're ripping off big games these first two plays of the second half. And this is what the Wildcats are all about this year, running the ball, running downhill. And they're on the move, and they're trying to make it a 3-score game again here early in the second half.
So second down and 3. Slavens calls his own number as a first down up to the 40-yard line. Taken down there. First guy there for the Tigers. Masters with the stop.
Yeah, and that is the 10th first down of this game. They had 8 at halftime. 2 more early on this first drive of the second half. 10 first downs for the Wildcats. 3 first downs in this game, all in the first half, obviously, for the Tigers.
Yeah, and if you were Versailles, they're getting there, just not making the first tackle. This offensive line for Warsaw does a nice job of creating separation, and Versailles is going to have to get home. First down carry now.
They are just ripping off big gains with this running game. 3 plays out of the gate, 3 big pickups. They get about, 8 or 9 on that one.
Yeah, a good 8-yard pickup as Justin Martin once again has his way with this Tiger defense. So second down and 2 now. Ball's the 32-yard line.
Now, Martin had, 4 touchdowns last week? He's a real deal for this Warsaw team.
Yeah, 4 scores a week ago, just 1 shy of tying the Warsaw record. Second down and shy now. Slavens to Severs. Severs first down yardage inside the 24 before he's corralled and taken down there. But another first down for Warsaw.
And again, I mean, this is what the Wildcats are all about right now. They love running the ball, and they're blowing out that defensive line for Versailles. And this drive so far, the Tigers going to have to stiffen up a little bit, try to slow this Wildcat offense down.
So 9:45 left in the third quarter, Chris. So far, Warsaw getting this second half off to an ideal start for them. Here's the give. It's Martin. He's got good yardage inside the 10, inside the 5. Finally taken down by Trace Powers. Not before he's down to the 3-yard line. That's 21 yards and a first down as the Wildcats have it inside the Lorikeim State Farm Insurance red zone. They've got it first and goal.
Yeah, and that makes 4 first downs on this first drive of the second half for Warsaw. Remember, they started back fairly deep in their own territory, and they have just sliced and diced their way through this Tiger defense. 4 first downs on this drive and knocking on the door.
Slavin's penalty flag. He was looking for Martin to take the carry, and that's one thing. If you're Warsaw, a lot of errant penalty flags, Chris. If you're the Warsaw coaching staff, they've looked decent at times, but a lot of penalties, unforced errors you could live without.
This is almost like a home game for Warsaw. They played here last week. They were supposed to have a home game in Warsaw. Their field wasn't ready, so they played here, and they won big. They like this place. Wonder if they're going to just maybe play all their home games here, huh?
Might be tough in case they conflict with Versailles, but right now it's all Warsaw. They lead by 15, knocking on the door with 8:45 left. Slavin's out of the shotgun, calls his own number inside the 10, looking to get the edge. Be pushed out just shy of the pylon. They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line, so second down and goal after the 8-yard run from Slavins.
Yeah, again, in the Lorikeim red zone for Warsaw, and they know what to do with it. They had the penalty earlier, backed them up a little bit. That just slowed them down just a little bit. Slavin's taking it down to the 1-yard line there, and just way too easy, just too easy to pick up these yards in the red zone here for Warsaw.
Slavins takes the snap. Martin up the middle. He's down, so Trace Powers with the stop for the Tigers, and that's a big-time stop inside 1 yard. Going to bring up third down and goal, and Powers has had a couple of nice stops tonight. Of course, the kicker for the Tigers had a couple of nice kicks, so Trace Powers having himself a nice night so far.
Absolutely, and that was a big hit, big stop down there on the 1-yard line, and again, this is big-time stuff. If Warsaw gets it in the end zone, they're back up to a 3-score lead here midway through the third quarter. If Versailles can get the stop here, it'd be huge.
So third down and short. Slavins takes the snap. It's Severs into the end zone. That looked easy. Warsaw re-extends that lead to 21 points with 7:50 left. It was Severs, and that's just too much. Warsaw's front, too much for this defensive line for Versailles. They just had their way, and Severs walked in nearly untouched, Chris.
I tell you what, that whole drive, beginning to end, was ground domination for the Warsaw Wildcats. I mean, they just ripped off big plays left and right, moving it down the field that time, getting it in the end zone. And they're going for 2 again, and why not?
Slavins, Severs once again, and Severs this time stopped shy. No siree. So 28-7, Warsaw out in front by 21 with 7:48 left. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
And we're back here on Lake TV, where we got high school football for you live every Friday night. Chris, next week be back in Osage, where the Eldon Mustangs and Osage Indians square off in a long-time historic rivalry. So after the touchdown, Warsaw back up by 21 points. It's 28-7 after the failed two-point conversion. So first time we'll have a chance to see Adam Ratcliffe and this Versailles offense in this second half.
I tell you what, though, the Tigers are still in it, though.
Uh-oh. Ball's on the turf. We'll see who recovered. A sneaky kick, and it's Warsaw with the recovery, and just got caught sleeping there. Versailles, their front man, looked like they had no idea what to do. Not prepared for an onside kick, and when there was an onside kick, they didn't look like they knew it was a live ball.
No, you know, and it's funny because last week the big Achilles heel for Versailles in their loss was poor play on special teams. Head coach Kirk Hanna was saying, hey, that's what I coach, and I'm really upset, and we're going to get better at it this week. They have been better at it this week, but on that play, it came back to bite them.
So Slavin's now back out there offensively for Warsaw. They're looking to put this one away. They're airing one out. Has his man in and out of the hands. He got turned around. Did Zach Sharp.
Just off his hands there, looking for a big one. And you can see the arm. Slavens puts it there just a little bit behind him, turned it around. And
would really look like Sharp kind of got turned around the wrong way where he wasn't able to make a play. Wilson with the stop on coverage.
Down the field
so
on their
second
last
down and
drive,
10 now.
Just ripping it on the ground. Interesting decision to go back up to the air, trying to probably catch him sleeping on that one.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Warsaw. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
And we're back, and Chris, we talked about now we're going to get to see that Versailles team for the first time in this second half, and after the onside kick, love the gamble from Warsaw. It pays off, and now second down and 10, and Chris, after the onside kick, it did look like Warsaw really hoping to put this one out of reach. They were looking to deliver that blow. Falls incomplete, going to bring up second down and 10, but they've got visions here to put this one away early. They're up 3 scores right now. Slavens calls his own number, and he'll be taken down from behind. Coleman with the stop, going to bring up third down for Warsaw.
And a big gain there again. You know, they pick up 7-8 yards on that run. It makes it a third and very manageable, and more than likely they would go for it on fourth down. So the Tigers defense really going to have to step up, stiffen, and get some stops here, try to get this ball back, or this thing's going to be out of hand as they're down by 3 touchdowns right now.
Third down and 3.
He moved!
High snap on the turf. And Versailles comes up with it. Coleman with the recovery. Max Coleman, and Versailles has life.
Yes, indeed. Good defensive play for them. They get the bad snap, get the big turnover, and that is exactly what they needed.
See our Ozark Homes fan cam, and Tigers finally have an opportunity to get excited, their fans. And so third down and short. It's a tough snap to handle in Versailles. Johnny on the spot, and it's Coleman, our spotlight player of the game, with the fumble recovery. Nice job to fall on it, and Versailles now catches a break.
Big play, big turnover. They needed that.
So first down and 10, Chris, and we'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Dig, mow, haul. and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Welcome back, and the Versailles Tigers capitalized on a bad snap. Now they got the football back with good field position. Chris, first down and 10. 6:52 left here in the third quarter. They're down 3 scores, and they have it with great field position. So Ratcliffe now out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to call his own number. He's going to be taken down. Nice piece of tackling there on the play. Number 21 for Warsaw, Cameron Taylor. Chris, we talked about Arrow Point Solar. Another thing that could happen if you get a Arrow Point Solar system installed. You're thinking, how am I going to pay for that? Well, listen, the cool thing is finance options are available with no money down and a fixed interest rate. No obligation consultation is waiting for you, so call Randy Gromit at Arrow Point Solar at 602-361-1287. Ratcliffe now makes the first guy miss, still on his feet, across midfield. That's first down yardage, and a really nice athletic play by Adam Ratcliffe. We'll give him 11 yards, and a Tiger, well, just shy. They're going to mark him inside the sticks, so we'll give him about 8 or 9 yards. Going to bring up third down.
Boy, he was something else on that play. Almost had him there, had him by the ankles. He got away, sprints around the corner, picks up some good yards over there. I tell you what, Radcliffe is something else.
I don't know about the spot on the far sideline either. He looked like he was a good yard and a half past the marker. Ball extended, still in play, and the far side official marks him a yard shy. So third down and short here for the Tigers. Big time third down for Coach Hanna's squad. Little shuffle pass, incomplete. Like the design, it just not completed. So fourth down and shy. If you're Versailles, you got to go.
I think so. You're down 28-7 midway through the third quarter here. You got to get some points on the board. You got pretty much have to go for this. And again, this is one of those plays, big swing play here. You get a first down, you got a chance to move it down the field, get back into it. If you don't get it, then you give Warsaw the ball in midfield.
We'll see what Radcliffe, and see if they try to draw him off sides. It's a short carry, trying to get the first down, and he does have first down yardage. I believe it's Coleman on the carry. It is Max Coleman with the first down, and great second effort because he was stopped shy initially, Chris.
Yeah, and he broke a tackle or two, was able to pick up a little extra yardage, get the first down. That's the first down of the second half for the Tigers, their fourth first down for the game.
So after the first down now, out of the shotgun is Ratcliffe. Ball's at the 46-yard line of Warsaw. Ratcliffe, quick swinger. Michael Bell into the flat, makes the first guy miss. Still on his feet. Across the 40, and there goes Bell. Inside the 15. He will score from 46 yards to the house. Touchdown, Michael Bell, and it's a swing pass from quarterback Adam Ratcliffe. 46 yards, and just like that, Chris, the Tigers are back in it.
Wow, that was all Mr. Bell. He did some tiptoeing and dancing over there on the sideline, got himself free and sprinted down the sideline, got in the end zone. Look at this play.
Look at the speed here. It was in the flat. First the stutter step, whoop, and then it's the speed. He turns it on, outruns not 3 but 4 would-be Warsaw tacklers. We saw that last year in the Osage game, that burner speed. The extra point from Powers is up, and it is way good, so a little momentum for the hometown Versailles Tigers. We got ourselves a ball game with 5:31, Chris, 28-14. We'll be right back after this.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
Hey, everybody, Jason Stapleton here on the sidelines. Wow, what a burst of energy with that score there by number 12. And, you know, part of it had to do with maybe the head coach, Kirk Hanna, rallying his boys. And I'm telling you, energy will drive you to a win. They've got to channel the energy here. There's still time to come back. Back to you, fellas.
Welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. And Chris, what a turn of events there. It was 28-7. Warsaw marching, and then a turnover and a quick touchdown. So Versailles, they cut this lead to 14 points, and now we got another penalty flag. So we'll wait to see what this one is.
Yeah, you know, we were talking, they had, Tigers had that 4th down and 1 at midfield. They picked up the first down. A great run there from Max Coleman to get the first down, breaking a tackle, and then the very next play, swing it outside, get a big play out there from Michael Bell, takes it in for the touchdown, and they're right back in it, 28-14 with 5.5 to go before here in the third quarter.
You saw the speed of the junior, Michael Bell. You got to get the football in his hands. It's a senior, sorry. You saw the speed of senior Michael Bell. You got to get the ball in his hands again.
Yeah, he is 6 foot, 148 pounds, and a lot of speed to burn.
Severs fields it at his own 20, tries to get some room. He'll be corralled and taken down at the 32-yard line. So great special teams coverage here by the Tigers. And don't look now, with the home team a little momentum. Chris, we'll see what their defense can do riding that wave of momentum. Or is it Slavens, Brady Slavens, the quarterback for Warsaw? Does he take it back and swing that momentum back to the Warsaw Wildcats?
Yeah, it was a 15-point lead at halftime. 14 now. The Tigers within 2 touchdowns here. They're by no means out of this game. You can see how quickly they scored on that last play. If the defense can step up and stop this this tough Warsaw offense, get the ball back.
And here is a nice run on the play by Justin Martin. And here's where Versailles getting beat, Chris. Yep. I want you to watch the 3 linebackers. The 3 linebackers here on this 4-3 defense for the Tigers, they've got to read whether it's going to be a handoff to the left or to the right. By the time they know who has the football, the line's already gotten through Versailles' defensive line, made their way up to the linebacker, and they're getting a chip on them, meaning that these 2 and 3 linebackers here with Trace Powers, Coleman, and, of course, Radcliffe, they're not able to read. You look here. Look how quick the line is getting in there. You see how quick the line for Warsaw is getting past the D-line to that second level. I want you to watch here the linebacking core for Versailles. They're running into this offensive line immediately, and because of that, that's why you're seeing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-yard gains consistently for Warsaw.
You know, and when you have when you're a defense facing an offense like this, it's easy to get worn down. You know, when they're running it, pounding you play after play after play, it can wear you out and you can get some tired in the second half.
Second down now. Here's the carry up the middle, and first down yardage from Martin. Nice piece of tackling on the play. Coleman and Powers in on the stop, and Trace Powers, the senior, he's having a ball game. Chris, he's been all over the place. Defensively, of course, the place kicker looking really good.
Yeah, you get to see a replay here. Nice handoff. Just, you know, nothing special about that. Just good blocking from the line up front. They give you a hole. You pick up some yards, and you got another first down. That makes 14 first downs in the game, 6 in the second half for Warsaw.
So first down now at the 45-yard line. Pitch outside to Severs. He's got some quick feet. He's got a first down inside the Versailles 25. Wow. Spins his way inside the 20, right about the 23-yard line. So a 22-yard gain, and Severs just kept those legs a churning. And Chris, it's a nice piece of running. Cameron Severs, the sophomore, he is quick.
Yeah, quick and strong. You can see here on the Crown Power and Equipment replay, just a swing. He's out on the right side, outruns him, and turns it upfield, and he's got some strength to break those tackles. Keep going, spinning, and yeah, great little run there and another first down, and this Warsaw team on the move again.
Yeah, Warsaw tough to tackle, and one thing, you see a lot of underclassmen on both sides, but the deal is, Chris, you see a lot of upperclassmen for Versailles that didn't get a lot of playing time over the last couple of years in their sophomore and junior season. So a lot of these seniors called to duty this season haven't seen a lot of varsity action, and you're seeing Versailles struggling to get going. We've seen some positives from him, but Chris, what I'm saying, it's so hard for Versailles to get a stop because the offensive line for Warsaw is just controlling that point of attack.
And they pretty much have this whole game from beginning to end. The Wildcats have controlled the line pretty much on offense and defense throughout this game. I mean, Warsaw with 15 first downs in the game to 4 for the Tigers. That's pretty dominant there on how they've controlled the line.
3:20 left in the third quarter. Here's the give. Nice run inside the 10 to the house. Touchdown, Justin Martin. That's his 5th of the season, his first one tonight, Chris. That one from 23 yards out and puts Warsaw back up by 3 scores.
Wow, look at this. Looks like the parting of the Red Seas, and he just runs right through there up the gut into the end zone. Fairly easy touchdown there, and it's back up to a 3-touchdown lead. And as they have been all game, looks like the Wildcats will go for 2 here. 34-14 up by 20 and looking to make it a little bit more.
Gotta love the way Warsaw answered after the turnover and allowing Versailles the big play.
Yeah.
Here in front of the home crowd, could have been a Versailles comeback, but Warsaw, led by their quarterback, Brady Slavens, the junior, they come down and score, and we'll see what this penalty flag is, Chris. Just the 194th penalty of the game.
Yeah, and that touchdown run, they didn't even have to get into the Lorikeim State Farm red zone, but they'll have to do it on this 2-point conversion.
A lot of good running backs here for Warsaw. We've seen 3 of them.
Man.
Then, of course, their quarterback, Slavens, he could score. So over the middle, looking for his man, and it's good. The 2-point conversion, James Kellner, the junior, was wide open. So it's 36-14. Warsaw, their largest lead of the game. They're up 22 points with 3:14 left in the third quarter. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
It's a nice run right there as we welcome you back to the game of the week here on Lake TV. And impressive run and the 2-point conversion equally as impressive. So Warsaw, as we alluded to, Chris, they lead by 22, their largest score of the game. But now when Versailles gets it back, I want to see him get the ball in the hands of Michael Bell.
Yeah.
Little onside, fielded on the turf, and it is still live. Warsaw comes up with it again, and if you're Versailles, you got to do something about that, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 guys that are undersized putting them up there just to get waylaid. And you see an injured Tiger. He's shaken up, and Warsaw has the football inside Tiger territory. That is 2 kicks in a row. They've been able to catch Versailles sleeping.
Yeah, and, actually the Tigers had a pretty good shot at that one, but there was one lone guy up there, and it was a whole sea of Wildcats coming at him. I'll tell you, that's not a good feeling.
No, I would have had a hard time not getting excited in a non-exciting way.
Yeah.
Get all those Wildcats barreling down on you, Chris.
Yep.
And number 24, you got to give him some credit for the Tigers because he took a shot. Cole Wilson, the junior, he tried to field it, and he got just pancaked. I mean, he got waylaid.
He was feeling it, too, down on the field there for a couple seconds before he could get up and run off.
Pitch outside to Severs, who's been quick. He makes the first guy miss, and down the 42-yard line, about a 5-yard gain. And the Tigers now a couple of guys slow to get up. They're getting worn down, and I don't blame them, Chris. They've been on the field a whole lot tonight.
Yes, they have, and one of their stars, one of the guys they count on, quarterback Adam Radcliffe, missing a tackle on that one, but that happens when you start getting worn down. You get a little tired in the second half, and Radcliffe, being the quarterback on the other side, is taking some licks.
And not just that, Chris, but you get out there outside and you're in the open field, you have to guess right. And Severs, he's so quick, he puts that foot in the ground and leaves Radcliffe there. Not an easy task trying to take down Severs in the open field. Just a sophomore, but I'll tell you what, this number 34 we've seen tonight, Cameron Severs, for Warsaw, an impressive player running the football. And Chris, now we have another penalty, so Versailles gets a break on the penalty flag. Brings up 2nd down and 10 now.
Yeah, absolutely. They get a little help from the Zebras out there. It's been, we kind of talked about it a few minutes ago, the domination by the line for the Wildcats in this game on both sides of the ball, both offense and defense. They have controlled the lines, and that's how they've been able to run the ball so well tonight.
Little play action here. Pass has his man, and Severs comes back, was wide open and able to haul that in. So nice job applying pressure on the quarterback, forcing a quick throw. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10, and Versailles now love to get a stop here after another successful onside recovery, giving the ball back to the Wildcats inside Tiger territory. So we'll see here, 3rd down and 10, 2:08 left, and Chris, next week.
They should have had that first down. He dropped that ball.
Absolutely a good throw put right on. And, you know, we just gave our praises to Severs, Cameron Severs, and he dropped that one. But he'll get another chance. 3rd down and 10. Pitch out to Severs. He's going to have a chance here. Cross the 40. He's got 1st down yardage inside the 35 before being taken down at the 31-yard line. We're going to give him 18 yards and a 1st down, and that was his opportunity to make up for the drop.
Yeah, it was, and I tell you what, you know you're dominant when you have a 3rd and long and you run the ball and you know you've got a good shot at picking up the 1st down, which they did right there. I mean, you can see the pitch outside. He's got plenty of room, turns it up finally, and hits the flag, 1st down. That's the 16th 1st down of the game for Warsaw. Looking on the move again, looking to put this one out of reach.
So 1st down and 10, balls to 30. Inside this time with a carry. Another 1st down for Warsaw inside the red zone. Cameron Taylor, the junior, he has about 12 yards. Going to give a 1st down inside the Laura Keim State Farm Insurance red zone. And Chris, you noticed that Warsaw's not ripping off 30, 40, 50 yards at a time. They're picking up the 6 to 12, 15 yards, which leaves that defense on the field. And they keep running to different sides to really stretching the field. By the end of this game, this Versailles defense, they're gonna need some ice.
Yes, they are. I mean, just in this 3rd quarter alone, the Wildcats have picked up 9 1st downs just in this quarter. That's how dominant they've been running the ball and moving it down the field. Drops it, gets it back. Nice tackle, though. That's going to be a loss out there for the Wildcats. You're going to have to go a little bit further.
Martin with the carry, and Powers once again, the senior. He's had himself a pretty nice game tonight, and I'll tell you what, just right in the hands. And Powers, Johnny on the spot. He had a little help from Michael Bell, so 4-yard loss and still fighting. I love that Trace Powers, that senior, been all over the place. He's just tenacious for this Tigers team.
I love those Crown Power and Equipment replays. Those are just greatness to see those. You know, and it's not easy to catch some of those pitches. That was a pretty hot pitch right into his face mask. Just couldn't grab it and put it on the ground.
So a timeout here by Warsaw. We'll stay right with you here on Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. We touched on it. Next week, Chris, we've got Eldon and Osage. That game typically played later in the year, of course, with everything going on. Schedule looks a little bit different. We got a big Tri-County Conference matchup going for you. We do have Jason Stapleton on the field for Lake TV. He's going to give us an update here in just a minute. Now, before we go down to Jason, Actually, I think he's ready. So, Jason, what do you got for us?
Hi, everyone. Jason Stapleton here on the sidelines of the game. And let me tell you something. I used to have a buddy of mine that used to do onside kicks every possession in Madden. And he'd beat me every time for it. Let me tell you something. We're no longer friends. The City of Warsaw here, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to put him away. Versailles better stiffen up and get this thing done. Back to you guys.
Yeah, and Jason, I'll tell you, Versailles head coach Kirk Hanna getting the crew going a little bit. He had to love the touchdown play. Probably not real happy with his special teams unit, of course. But that a little while ago here. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. The give is to Martin, and it's going to be stopped inside the 20, shy of first down yardage. That's Michael Bell with the stop.
Big hit from Michael Bell. I tell you what, he brought all of his 148 pounds to bear on that one. That was a nice hit.
So that's going to conclude our third quarter of play, Chris. We have 50 points on the board. It's Warsaw 36, Versailles 14. We'll be back on Lake TV with our fourth and final quarter of play from Versailles, Missouri. We'll be right back after this.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's dockside boat cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's dockside boat cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football as we embark on quarter number 4 from beautiful Versailles, Missouri. Of course, we love the Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex here.
Man, yeah.
The turf, the track, the facilities, second to none. You see the beautiful baseball complex as part of this beautiful state-of-the-art facility. But third down and 8 now from inside the Lower Keim State Farm Insurance red zone. Yeah, that's a first down inside the 10-yard line on the run for Warsaw. That's big number 21. Again with a first down, Cameron Taylor, we've called his number all night tonight. Going to be first down and goal from inside the 10 for the Wildcats.
As my old ESPN friend Chris Berman would say, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down there for that big pickup, man. I tell you what, he's not a big guy, but he carries a load, doesn't he?
Whoop! That's also another one of the signature Berman calls. He's a big Bills fan. You know that?
I did not know that.
First down and goal from inside the 9.
Oh!
And a big-time hit by guess who? Mason Hibden delivers the boom in the backfield. He's had himself a ball game.
That was a hit. I tell you what, that kid deserves a trophy for what he's done tonight. Hibden has been just Mr. Defense for these Tigers.
See if we get another look at that one.
Wow, that was a pop. Still in this the Lower Keim State Farm red zone, though, for Warsaw. They're up 36-14 and looking to really salt this one away.
So no replay. That's going to bring up second down and goal from the 6. Give to Martin on the sweep. He's trying to get outside. He will. Untouched. Touchdown, Warsaw. They go up by 28. It's 42-14, Chris. 10:40 left here in the fourth quarter of play, and a nice play design. That's second touchdown of the night for Martin, his 6th of the season, and he's having himself a really nice start to this campaign.
He sure is, and I tell you what, Warsaw's exactly where they wanted to be when they came into this game. They've controlled the ball on offense and defense, especially in the second half, and they're going to go for 2 again and look to put this up to a 44-14 lead.
Little pass in, overshoots his man, falls incomplete, so it's going to remain a 28-point game with 10:40 left. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
This live Versailles Tigers game on Lake TV is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Vera Cruz in Versailles, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists, Laura Kime State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks, Surdike Yamaha, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And we're back here. You're going to see Justin Martin gets outside and scores with ease on the sweep, and Warsaw now up 28, their largest lead of the game, 10:40 left. Here in our ball game from Versailles, Missouri. Chris, week 2 of the high school football season. Warsaw looking to go 2-0. Versailles would fall to 0-2. That one is fielded. A nice little head of steam across midfield, and nice return on the play. Wilson, it looks like, with the return and scamper across midfield, and Versailles has it 1st and 10. Cannon Wilson with the recovery.
Nice, very nice. Not only the recovery, but boy, I tell you what, he turned it upfield quick and picked up some nice yardage. So the Tigers will start with the ball in Wildcat territory on the 48-yard line here. And they probably don't have time to get back in and win this game, but they can certainly pick up some momentum for the weeks to come if they can start finding some spark and some offense.
A little misdirection play, nothing doing. And believe it or not, Chris, last time Versailles had the ball, they scored a touchdown. It was the Michael Bell touchdown.
That's right, yeah.
And since then, it's been all Warsaw. They've got an onside kick. They scored. They got an onside kick. Then had the long drive that ended in a score. And so Versailles, when it was 28-14, looked like they were going to get back in this ball game. But Warsaw now regaining control, and with 10:20 left, Versailles going the wrong way. They have it 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line. Ratcliffe calls his own number, tries to get past the initial pile of defenders, and he will not. So that's going to bring up 3rd down at about 9.
Yeah, and Radcliffe, other than that last play to Michael Bell where he went, about 50 yards for the touchdown run, Radcliffe's been pretty much the offense for the Tigers tonight. That time, though, I mean, Warsaw just kind of sitting back waiting for him to try to run the ball. They're keying on him and got a big 3rd down and 9. 9:40 clock running here in the 4th.
Yeah, and if you were Warsaw up 4 scores, I mean, you don't really have to protect against 4, 5, 6-yard plays.
Yeah.
And so, nothing doing if they're going to go over the middle short. And here we go now, actually going to air one out. Ratcliffe looking for his man into the air and incomplete. He was looking for Coleman. Really a nice ball delivered. Better defensive play. It looked like Severs gets his hand in there, falls incomplete with 9:11 left. Warsaw able to get the stop defensively, and
nice defense there from the defensive backfield for Warsaw, knocking that one out. And when you're down like Versailles is right now, you might have to go for this one.
They look like they're going to try to punt and could be trying to fake them out, but with
we'll see what they do. I don't think they could quite knew what they were going to do. Going to have to call a timeout and talk about it.
So a timeout is called. We'll take a commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Lake Area High School football on Lake TV.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdike Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation.
So Versailles now faced with a 4th and 9 at the 48-yard line as we welcome you back to Lake TV's coverage of high school football, our 2nd week of action here this season, and we're into the later stages of our week 2 action here in Versailles. And Chris, looks like they may punt the football.
Yeah, they're down 42-14, but with a 4th and 9 here, might just be a little bit too far. Punt it.
Might also be wanting to get Ratcliffe some experience, and a
Nice
good-looking
kick.
punt bounces at the 10-yard line, and then it'll stop right there at the 5-yard line. So a really nice kick. We'll give him 42 yards
yeah, very
on the
nice.
punt down at about the 5-yard line. So Ratcliffe, a really impressive play on special teams, and that's what they were trying to do, Chris. There's going to be a point in this season where they're really going to need Ratcliffe to reverse field position and get off a good kick like that. So Warsaw now backed inside their own 5, and here as we dwindle down on this one, Chris, a lot of good players out there tonight, but who's most impressive to you so far on Warsaw's side?
I've been really impressed with their quarterback. I like what he's done. He's just a junior. He runs the ball well. He throws the ball well when he's had the opportunity. He can do a little bit of everything. But you know what? I mean, I'm really, really impressed with the line play for Warsaw. On both offense and defense, they've dominated.
Nice tackle. Michael Bell on the play as Martin gets outside and just a couple yards after Bell corrals him. So, yeah, no doubt about it. Slavens has looked really good. Severs has looked really good.
Yep.
Justin Martin had himself a ball game tonight. For Warsaw, I like their chances to make some noise. I mean, they're going to improve to 2-0 after this one. But so far, Chris, this Warsaw team has looked solid in the early going. And for all intents and purposes, I'll tell you, this quarterback leading the way, you said it, he is good.
Yep. Well, and I tell you what, from what we've seen, the conference this year is going to be a pretty interesting conference. It's going to be tough.
Was 21-14, Waynesville and Camdenton last time we got a score there.
Waynesville leading.
Waynesville was up. California was leading 14-0. And Moberly still up 14-6 over Osage. So we'll try to get some more score updates for you soon. Taylor now outside up to the 26-yard line, about an 8-yard gain on first down.
They just keep that clock running. That's what Warsaw is looking to do right now. Just keep moving the sticks. Handoff there. You can see got some good running room. Came down a little bit hard, got up a little bit slow, but they're moving the chains, moving the ball, keeping that clock running, and 7.5 to go in the ball game now. At 42-14, it's all Warsaw at this point.
So Moberly, they're in control over Osage 35-12.
Oh, wow.
Spartans late in that game.
Handoff around the left side. Not much room there. Collar tackle. So it looks like have a third down here. But again, Warsaw accomplishing pretty much what they need to accomplish and keeping that clock running.
So now it's Camdenton up in front, 31-21 over Waynesville. Jacob Wormsley, he just had a touchdown pass to Cooper Ezzard. So Camdenton, they're up, and there's just a little time left in that one as the Lakers, they're out in front by 10.
Good comeback for the Lakers after trailing big early in that game.
21-7 they were down. Now they've outscored Waynesville 24-0 since that point in time.
Wow. Wow, and I tell you what, that Waynesville team, they've got some talent. They were tough at the end of last season. They made it a couple of games into the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that sounds more like Coach Shore's Lakers team gathering themselves.
And if you haven't been able to see our Camdenton Lakers coaches show every week, you'll have to look for that on Lake TV as Coach Jeff Shore sits down with us every week and talks about what the Lakers are doing.
Notice Mason Hibden just got called off after an incredible senior night. He had 14 tackles. He had 4 tackles for a loss and a quarterback sack. So Coach pulled him out so they could get a round of applause for him on senior night. And we here at Lake TV tip our cap to the entire senior class from Versailles as they get to come off the field one last time as a timeout's called, have their name called, and Mason Hibden very deserving of that.
I tell you what, that kid player of the game probably for Versailles tonight. He was amazing on defense for the Tigers.
Now you look over for another local score, and
Wow.
Chris, a team that's really struggled
Wow.
the last few years, well, they're off to a fast start.
How about that? California leading Fulton 49-0. That's a final now. So Coach Scroggins has things rolling for the Pintos, huh?
Yeah, they're 2-0, and we'll have them in a couple weeks.
Wow.
Right here, we believe, against Versailles. So, yeah, that's an incredible start for Coach Scroggins, and we saw the making of this team over the last couple of years, especially last year with a couple of their underclassmen, and really happy for this city of California. It's
Are you
been a
seeing
long
that
time.
moon out there?
Yeah, I'm seeing it,
Wow.
baby. It's absolutely beautiful.
That
God just telling us
incredible.
He's watching.
Amen. Look at that. An orange moon tonight. That is something else.
5:56 remaining here.
Uh-oh.
And a nice carry. Martin, he'll give him 8 yards up to the 46-yard line, and he just continues to pick up chunks of yardage.
Yes, he does. He is strong. But again, they're doing it behind that line. The offensive line continues to dominate that line of scrimmage, moving the Tiger defense back, picked up big yardage, brings up a 2nd and 1 here as they just keep that clock rolling. 5:25 to go here in the ball game. So Camdenton coming from behind, the Lakers with a 10-point lead late in Waynesville. That after the Lakers lost to Kickapoo last week. Looks like Osage will be dropping their first game of the year. Nice first down there from Warsaw.
Nick Bagley with his first carry of the night, the sophomore.
Right up the gut. And that again just shows you the power of this Wildcats offensive line. They open the hole, running room right up the middle. Another first down.
Trace Powers, he's had himself a night on senior night, and rightfully so, gets a round of applause. He played himself a game tonight. So first down and 10 with 4:30 left for Warsaw as they have that new quarterback in there.
Nice stick from the defensive line that time. That was Gabe Lehman with the tackle, 6 foot, 175. Put a nice lick on him at.
Michael Masters in there to help him. Yeah, Lehman first guy there with a nice tackle for a loss. Going to bring up second down and 11.
And Lehman's a junior, Masters a sophomore, so some young kids that'll be back for the Tigers in years to come. And you've got another one, Trace Murdoch, a sophomore defensive end, 6 foot, 205. So you got a lot of youth on this Versailles Tigers team that will be coming back. Quarterback Adam Radcliffe is a junior. Running back Cole Wilson, a junior. Another nice run, another nice pickup.
29 on the carry, Oliver Robertson. So some freshmen getting quite a bit of action here. And on the line, P.J. Landsberg now is going to get spelled.
And Oliver Robinson, just a freshman for the Wildcats. They've got some depth on this team.
Yeah, you also got Bradley Orton, a sophomore. Tayton Boyer, a sophomore, in there as well. Grant Chapman, the junior, in there as well. So the reserves getting some action here for Warsaw, and see what they do here on 3rd down and 5. Versailles D gets a stop, just shy of first down yardage. We're inside 3 minutes to play. But Chris, tonight's ball game belonged to Warsaw. Versailles never really got closer than 2 scores once we got to that point. Warsaw in control, and they're going to improve to 2-0. They're going to sit atop that Tri-County Conference. Ben Dornan now makes his way off the field, the senior for the Tigers.
20 first downs in this game for Warsaw to 4 for Versailles. It's been pretty much domination for Warsaw tonight.
And it looks like we have a false start. We will on 4th down and 3. It's going to back it up to a 4th down and 8. And boy, the Tigers defense would love to get a 4th down stop. Something positive to hang their hat on here to end this game.
Absolutely. That would be And you know, and when you're in the position that Versailles is right now, you know, you're going to fall to 0-2, got beat up in both games. You're looking for all the positives you can find at this point. A stop on 4th down would be nice, at least leave a little decent taste in your mouth toward the end of the game.
So 2 minutes left here in the ball game, 2:14 to be exact. 4th down and 8 now. Nick Bagley, quarterback for Warsaw, takes the snap, going to call his own number, and he'll be stopped. The line of scrimmage. First guy there for Versailles, making the stop, Trace Murdoch, the sophomore. So Versailles going to take back over. 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah. So good job from the defense getting the stop. A lot of the substitutes in there for Warsaw in that time, but good job for the Tigers. Get the stop, get the ball back, get a chance to do something positive as you get ready for week 3 now next week. So they're going to take a break, and we will too. We'll be back right after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
We are back here on Lake TV, Chris, and what should be our last offensive series here. Versailles 14, Warsaw 42. So hopefully after the conclusion of tonight's game, as part of our Quick Car in Osage Beach, home of the Unlimited Car Wash Club, they're a presenting sponsor for our post-game show, and part of that we should have field reporter Jason Stapleton hopefully getting with head coach for Warsaw, Ryan Boyer, on the field. So don't go anywhere following the conclusion of tonight's game.
Well, I tell you what, Jason's Mr. Excitement down there, isn't he?
Yeah, he
I
has
love
a
his
good time.
sideline reports, man. I get all fired up just watching Jason's eyes.
Yeah, he absolutely loves it. The carry that time, Ty Edgar, the sophomore, has about 9 yards. New quarterback in there, Cage Pritchett, a sophomore. So some of the future players for the Tigers. Now, look out. Ty Edgar, number 21, be a ball player.
Yeah.
Only a sophomore, a little first down action here on his first carry of the night. Edgar gets it again. He follows his blockers outside. Here goes Ty Edgar inside the 40, inside the 30, all the way down, still on his feet at about the 21-yard line. Chris, we're going to give the young man 34 yards and a first down, one of the bigger plays of the night for Versailles.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was surprised. He got the ball there, and everything opened up in front of him. He took it around the left side. Watch this.
Come on!
So he gets the handoff, and he kind of is there, wow, look at all this room, and then he takes it, but they're going to bring it all back.
Come on, man!
Yeah, doggone it. These officials, they just have to get their time in the sun, don't they?
This point in time, calling a. All right, 134. The holding call brings it back. Still a nice play. We're going to give him 8 yards.
Yeah.
As the hold came further down the field into the play.
You know, it's a big play when you get a penalty and you still pick up 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, Edgar with the 8-yard carry officially. Going to bring up second down, or first down and 2, rather. Ball's on the field, picked up and taken down. Nice stop on the play. The quarterback sack, Tim Burkhart. Pritchett couldn't get a handle on it. So it's going to bring up second down and 3 after the. When else could you get a loss of 1 and it brings up second down and 3?
That's good there when you can get that, man. I tell you what, they got it on, the 48-yard line, looking for something positive with just over a minute to go in the game here. I mean, you're going to lose 42-14, but you can still pick up a positive or 2 and get a little momentum going into next week.
The pitch outside. Good blocking to the edge. Oh, no, we got another penalty flag.
No.
Ball carrier on the play was Chase Shoemaker, the freshman.
Calling a holding.
It's going to come back on the play, and another hold. Man, I'll tell you what.
Tell you what, you'd think at this point you might let one or two of those go, and hey, ball game's over 42-14.
Well, I guess the officials, they don't want to get a bad review or critique. It's up to me. You're all getting a bad review. We've been here far too long. Pick up the hankies, and let's go to Veracruz.
Well, you've been an official in the past, right? I mean, that's a tough job. It really is not easy. The only time you do a good job, nobody notices you.
You know
right?
why I didn't pass my physical this year? They wouldn't let me do it.
It's those extra 50, 60 pounds you put on.
Jeez. Here's the carry on the play by Shoemaker. He's
nice
getting
run.
thrown around. A nice run on the play by Chase Shoemaker, the freshman. Yeah, my buddy Curtis Metzger, he made sure he let me know about it when he saw me
Did
today.
he? How much have you gained?
About 10 pounds.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
You get a look at me, you go, that's it? Sure fooled me and everybody else watching.
Looks like more than 10, man.
Third down and 6.
Nice
a positive run by Edgar. He's taken down at the 35-yard line.
Oh. Nice first down. That was a really nice run around the left side there.
So 10 seconds left in tonight's game. Warsaw in control here. They're going to go on to win this one. They got 42. Versailles, they've got 14. A 28-point victory, of course, unless Versailles can score here. Edgar, another carry, this time shy of the 30, and he'll be taken down there. And that's going to conclude tonight's game. So tonight's final score from Versailles, Warsaw improves to 2-0. They have 42 over the Tigers, who finish with 14 and fall to 0-2. So we'll be back with our Quick Car and Osage Beach post-game show on Lake TV after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
And we're back here on Lake TV. It's time for our post-game show presented by Quick Car, home of the Unlimited Car Wash Club. And Chris, it was a good game for Warsaw from the start. They did let Versailles get just close enough to give them hope. But at the end of the day, Warsaw came out and took care of business from start to finish.
There was no doubt who was the better team tonight, from beginning to end. And, Warsaw shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with penalties, but in the end, they were still just too much for this Versailles Tigers team to handle. To be honest, it could have been worse, really. I think Warsaw probably dominated more than even the scoreboard shows, and the scoreboard showed a big win for Warsaw. I think Warsaw is going to have a pretty good year. They're pretty strong, pretty talented, definitely got some muscle up front. The Tigers have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, they do, and if you're talking about Warsaw, got to look at this quarterback, Brady Slavens, the junior. He had himself a ball game and mostly running the football because Warsaw didn't have to pass the football too many times tonight, but they were able to establish their dominance on the ground, Chris. And outside of one lone Tiger on the line tonight, really, and Mason Hibden, who had himself a great ball game.
Yeah.
He was a Versailles player of the game, had about 14 tackles, 4 for a loss, and added a quarterback sack. But that was about all that positive from that defensive side for Versailles, because Warsaw just had a plethora of guys. When they got their football, or the football in their hands, Chris, they were getting 6, 7, 8 yards every single time.
They could pretty much move the ball at will tonight, ripping off those big runs. I mean, they probably averaged about 10 yards a play when they were, running the ball. The penalties, again, is what caused them their main issues, but they controlled the offensive line, controlled the defensive line. Warsaw with unofficially 20 first downs on the game, 12 of those in the second half. They just dominated. And for Versailles, they really struggled. Just unofficially 5 first downs for the game. Just had big problems.
Yeah, and actually to talk with Warsaw head coach Ryan Boyer, it is Lake TV's Jason Stapleton.
Hi, everyone. I'm down here with Coach Ryan Boyer of the Warsaw Wildcats after a strong game. Other than the line of scrimmage domination on both sides of the ball for you, what do you think the key takeaways are when you go to evaluate film after this win?
Something that we really stressed to the kids early on, we were kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. I think we had about 85 yards in penalties their first half. And so things we told them is, guys, nothing against Versailles, but you're killing yourself right now. And so we were very happy on some of the adjustments our kids made. They came out almost too fired up, jumping early and things like that. And so that was a big thing. We were really leaning on our seniors and our upperclassmen there and just said, guys, let's stick to what we do. Let's get it right. And a lot of guys have stepped up. We're real proud, and from our skills to our line to everybody across the board, a lot of guys contribute.
What's your comment on Braden Slavens today? That number 10, he's tall, he's strong, and he's fast, and he seems like he's very smart.
Yeah, he's a kid for us that he got in there last year and did some things, and then now as a junior, he just came out that much stronger and more aggressive. There's times we actually have to tone him down a little bit, but he does such a great job, and he's such an unselfish player. Kids rally around him, linemen respect him, and he makes it all go.
Well, that's important. Well, your team showed grit today. That's how they overcame all the mental errors and all the penalties. Yep. Heck of a win. Congratulations, Coach.
Hey, thanks so much.
Good luck next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Back to you, boys.
Fun right now than Ryan Boyer, and then, of course, Lake TV's Jason Stapleton.
Whose wife is turning 40 on Sunday.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, his wife is way out of his league. We'd be perfectly honest.
All of our wives are way out of our league,
true.
right?
Our Lake TV crew, we kind of have that as a trend. So, Chris, it's been a good night. It's been a good night for Tri-County Conference football. Osage, they weren't able to take care of Moberly, but looks like Camdenton, not in the Tri-County, but another local school, looks like they came back and were able to handle Waynesville. Eldon, they couldn't handle Owensville. But California, they're going to improve to 2-0, and they're going to be up top that Tri-County Conference with this Warsaw team. So maybe two teams you don't typically talk about being dominating in the Tri-County Conference.
Yeah.
You've got California and Warsaw at 2-0, and Chris, for Versailles, they're going to fall to 0-2, and it's going to be a long year, but cool thing for them, first-year head coach. They got some great athletes on their team. They got some seniors that are pretty good leaders, and hopefully they'll be able to use this season to, hey, if it doesn't equate to a lot of wins, hopefully you set a precedent under Coach Kirk Hanna and what he's trying to do, because guys been around a long time, Chris.
Well, and I think it's going to be an interesting conference this year. It's going to be a fun conference. We knew Moberly was going to be tough this year. Osage ran into them tonight, I think came up with a loss, but we were both impressed with Osage last week. We think that's going to be a team a very improved team. They're going to play well this year. They've got a heck of a young quarterback in McLaughlin. And, we were talking with former Mizzou great head coach Gary Pinkel this week. Yeah. He was really impressed with McLaughlin. So, yeah, I think the Osage Indians are going to be tough. And we've got them next week against Eldon. Eldon with a big win in week 1. Yeah. So I think they've got something this year. They're going to be fun to watch. The Tri-County Conference is going to be fun. Camdenton bounced back with a nice win tonight, I think. They trailed.
Still be going, but yeah, I mean, they're leading by 10. I think that one's getting ready to go final.
Trailed early at Waynesville, came back to take the lead late in the game, which is great because, I mean, just think if they'd have dropped to 0-2. Wow, that'd be something, wouldn't it? So good to see Camden hopefully getting on the winning track tonight. And, yeah, I mean, it's I'm just thankful we've got some high school football.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there was a time when we didn't know if we were going to have high school football. So it's great to get these guys out here and playing, and it's a little different. I mean, I saw Jason got coached to take his mask off there for the post-game interview. He wouldn't take it off during the pregame interview. So, Jason's got some magic happening there.
Jason Stapleton has that effect on us all. Folks, thanks for tuning in to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. Chris alluded to it. Next week, we've got one of the greatest rivalries in the state of Missouri. It's the Osage Indians. They'll play host to the Eldon Mustangs. We'll kick off with the COMC pregame show at 6:40 next Friday. Of course, this Tuesday you don't want to miss. We have our Camdenton Coaches Show presented by COMC. That'll hit the air at Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
What a great sponsor COMC is this year.
They're all over the sports coverage. And,
yeah.
of course, not just that, but on Tuesday you can watch the replay of tonight's game at 7 o'clock on Lake TV. All 5 platforms, of course, again on Thursday. So it's been Chris Schneider with our Lake TV crew. Wanted to give a shout-out to Anne-Marie Holtz up top on our top angle camera. Of course, Ross Reinhardt on the field along with...
Who was working injured tonight.
Yeah, not just working injured, but getting some great shots. He was stuck with Jason Stapleton down there. Of course, switching our executive director of production, Andrew Evans, and then, of course, our chief engineer and program director, Ricky Smith, was here as well. And then, of course, you got Jonah Debert on graphics, Chris Schneider right here next to me, and I'm William Holtz. All of us with Lake TV. We're going to head over to Veracruz, the official Mexican restaurant of high school football on Lake TV. So that's a wrap from beautiful Versailles, Missouri, for Chris Schneider. The rest of our Lake TV crew, I'm William Holtz. Until next Friday night, my friends, be safe, be healthy, and God bless.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
This live Versailles Tigers game on Lake TV is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Veracruz in Versailles, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialists, Laura Kimes State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, Ballpark National, Lake of the Ozarks, Surdike Yamaha, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.